what a lot of Goldlewises like to do is go for that super jump IAD straight into Behemoth Typhoon, right? He's going to start off with the Behemoth Typhoon right off the bat, but that's pushing him away.
We'll knock him down there. Try to close the gap a little bit with the Behemoth Typhoon. Finds the throw, and off the knockdown, it's going to go straight in with the bomb.
Yeah, and that was really nice how baccpack was able to answer the very first teleport with a throw of his own here. And you're seeing that xygen is starting to really lean into these Gravediggers, just keeping them so far away, staying out of range, throwing out a 6B as well. That 6B is an incredibly powerful tool for Testament. I'd argue kind of one of the best in the game.
Yeah, definitely in the conversation as it gets the burst out. I mean, a lot of it is just making sure, throwing the Gravediggers to make sure you always have the Succubus out so that you have space to be able to potentially teleport out of trouble, because situations like this, where you can potentially get your career ended if you continue the lockdown here from baccpack, but gets pushed full screen.
Yeah, nice 6P to actually escape the corner there, but just putting themselves back into the corner. Run up throw, the Kai special, right?
Oh, backdash with 2P, answers immediately, 6P into the Gravedigger, but not able to actually apply the Stain State, but still is able to get the teleport low. Very quick thinking there.
Yeah, that's one of the things that Testament really excels at. They excel at moving around the screen, right? Just having teleport as a movement option is incredibly powerful to get around a lot, but Goldlewis can really lock you down like this with these Behemoth Typhoons. Put here into the corner, that one is plus, goes for the really big overhead.
Dude, and look at the chip, just running out of options here. Is flashing FD at every opportune moment, but it's not enough to hold off the pressure, and a perfect comes through from backpack.
Yeah, that is a Goldlewis round through and through, but nice counter hit, 6H, a little too far away for the Grave Reaper to actually hit, but gets the throw here.
Okay, backed off, apply Stain State, gonna look for that multi-hit. Great confirm, and a burst way too high in the air.
And he actually didn't punish him until he landed, but he's able to break the wall here with the bird to get extra Stain State on.
Oh, and it's gonna go straight in with the Succubus there. Look for the lockdown, dashes forward, gets the 5D, and the Stain State was applied, so was able to get a secondary confirm. And then the follow-up on the 5K, answering with a perfect of their own.
And we're finally starting to see Testament really, develop, and that's exciting to see. This character has a lot of sauce, and I really think it's just going to take some time for people to understand and get used to the options that this character has. I would not count this character out yet.
No, absolutely agreed. And like I alluded to immediately when we got in, is that I do think that Testament does really well in this matchup in particular. I mean, it's a very similar style that you can play to, like, it's less oppressive than Ramlethal, but definitely the same brain cell, right? When you're trying to go for that same type of zoning.
Absolutely. And shouts to Genshin Hamura for the subscription with Prime. Oh, I missed it. That one's old. My bad. I thought one just popped up.
18 hours ago.
Yeah, I was checking the feed. All right, here we go. Jumping straight into our next game here.
Oh, counter hit, not what you want to see early on. Able to dash forward, gets the burst out with the overhead. Backpack, good stuff so far, but the Succubus is out. Goes for the fake teleport, starting to utilize that already.
Yeah, I mean, he saw that backpack was able to answer the very first teleport with a throw, so trying to fake it out there to get him to whip the throw is a nice option. Goes for it again, actually.
Yeah, and fake teleport, being able to use your air action afterwards still is a great call out. As you get the secondary hit. Gravedigger actually combos afterwards. There's the overhead, but does not get the confirm, and backpack potentially back in this.
Yep, goes for the max scratcher here, but great blocking from xygen. Gonna get hit by the counter hit though, and the cross up.
And at that point, yeah, I mean, you kind of have to like wake up with throw or try and go for some form of reversal at that point, or he's gonna guarantee put you in that situation for the blocks done.
Yeah, back here in the corner is exactly where backpack wants him. Gonna burst to maintain positioning here. And just throwing out these overhead Behemoth Typhoons until they work. Chip is starting to add up. Even when you FD it, the chip is crazy here. But one misplaced Behemoth Typhoon is going to get him tossed into the corner.
That's able to throw, but throws him out of the corner this time. Testament tries to reset the neutral. Goes for the teleport, and Goldlewis able to jump over it.
Actually being able to jump over that, that close S as well, which hits so high up on its own. And backpack going to take game 2 here, tying it up 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, that meaty close S in the end there. Backpack, a great decision to be able to go for that, to continue his lockdown pressure. I mean, you said it yourself. The meter loss on FD, one of the toughest things about these situations is if you're playing a defensive character that needs to use meter to be able to escape from situations against Goldlewis because you don't have a reversal, having to FD all of these things, taking away your meter makes it so difficult to actually have access to YRCs, BRCs, being able to cancel yourself, being able to actually use your meter to use movement to escape him.
Yeah, absolutely. And another thing, too, with xygen is they really need to be able to keep backpack out. They started going in a little bit more, getting a little confident after that first game, right? But you got to stick to what works. You want to zone out Goldlewis. You don't want this character getting in on you. And Testament has the tools to do that.
Absolutely. I mean, just look at the 5K, but oh god, early on, he's able to get the jump over, fakes the tick throw, just goes straight in for it.
Yeah, and that was a really scary situation too, because when you see Goldlewis with 5P while you're down, you're expecting the Behemoth Typhoon to come out. They usually use that to buffer their overhead or their low, right?
Oh, nice use of the teleport there and a better conversion. State on. Just keeps locked down though. I like this. Using the bird, but there's the super dash.
Wakes up with the first crazy space and gonna go ahead and throw up the Succubus's full screen, but he just shoots right through him.
It actually beat out a ton of that super.
And just catches him pressing there. I don't know what button he was going for. Probably an air Gravedigger, actually.
Yeah, it would have made a lot of sense. The air fireball would have been mildly effective there, but good jump over from baccpack. Baccpack already looks really informed on the matchup here, knowing has jumped out of a lot of block strings that have looked good but have not quite been there.
Yeah, there's nice throw there. Teleport straight into the throw. Gonna get the corner positioning. Using that staying state to keep the pressure going. Yep, forces the burst out as well. Gonna go ahead and utilize his drone to try and escape the corner. And that's another cross-up landing, 2 for 2 there.
Up was gonna probably look for the throw on the follow-up. Gets pushed back, full screen. Goes out, consumes the charge. Tries to go for the dash again, but this time the trade comes out from Testament.
Finally able to escape the corner here. He's gonna set up the Grave Reaper above. Goes for the overhead teleport, but the anti-air 5P there from baccpack, able to actually swap sides.
Oh, and the whiff punish there on the attempt at the 5K is going to drain all of his meter here with the FD. Oh, was trying to FD out of the pressure, was trying to get any room to teleport, to throw a Gravedigger, to jump a baccpack, just not letting him have any space.
That is the fear of being put into the corner as Goldlewis, especially when Goldlewis has meter. They're just going to RC drift towards you, and then it is an overhead low guess. And if they hit, it's going into a combo. This character can be absolutely terrifying, and I'm glad to see that people are starting to put him higher on tier lists now, around the mid-level.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the cool things about Strive is when you get into balance, when you get to that middle tier, it's just a huge pile of characters, which is I think a sign of really good balance. But here we go into game 4. Round start, Behemoth.
Yep, and that was great from xygen to actually contest there with the 5H, because that is not, it's not plus. There are a bunch of Neo Typhoons that actually are plus, but the 6841 is not. That's the end of Goldlewis' turn for sure.
The 6P, again, nice backdash. Oh, but the secondary overhead there on the Behemoth is able to get the cross up. Same mix-up.
Gonna spend the meter as well, trying to get as much carry as they can. They wanted, oh no, there's the wake up super. And this actually could go back to xygen's favor here.
Oh, trying to go for the shimmy and finds the secondary throw, dashes up, anti-air comes through.
On the gun!
Goldlewis just pulls the minigun and is able to close it out there, doing his best heavy cosplay.
And this is set point now for baccpack here. Gonna go ahead and get a counter hit using the plus range, going straight into the low as well.
Always looking to dash up, steal these turns after the block Behemoths.
All right, same thing is applied. xygen just gonna apply it again there. Here gets the combo off the 2K, and that is another situation where baccpack has burst after getting hit by 2K while in staying state. He goes for a fancy air combo here too, breaking the wall with the Grave Reaper.
Yeah, I love getting yourself a positive bonus. Unfortunately, has to block the Behemoth at 99 seconds, but now pushes forward and forces the burst.
Goes for the Arbiter sign low there, actually. That's kind of risky, but Goldlewis is a really large and slow character. Oh, the 2P punish. Not able to actually get anything off of it, though, but now they're just trying to play that patient game. Goes for the teleport and is actually able to get the counter hit JH straight into Grave Reaper in the air.
Yeah, unfortunately, doesn't... a great idea from baccpack, but unfortunately just a little too ready is the Testament. So now potential game 5 situation if we can pull through, but already pressed to the corner. Not looking good in this round.
Yeah, and one thing I really like here from baccpack is they're resetting a lot of situations here with Behemoth Typhoons that are not like real, right?
Yeah.
Testament can actually contest against the big overhead, but you're putting that, you have that fear of God in you because the counter hit is so devastating.
Little backdash, back in pressure, reset, state applied. Winnable situation for sure here.
Yeah, I was able to hit the Arbiter sign, but no RC on it to actually confirm, and there we go. One bad teleport, not even going to get sent through the wall. Behemoth Typhoon is enough to do it. Baccpack, 3-1 over XY. You just win because she has no health. It's really all about having that giant fly swatter and trying to catch the fly that's flying around screen, right?
Absolutely. I mean, Millia, really, they're both characters that need one touch to win a round, but in very different ways for sure.
But look at that. Already 2 hits, and Millia is nearly at half health. That's this kind of matchup. And Goldlewis can actually guess wrong a lot against Millia as well because he has so much health, right? He can afford to make a few more mistakes.
Yeah, but a couple 2K2Ds. I mean, there's only so many mistakes you can allow here. Goes for the jump in and does find the overhead. Straight into the super to break the wall. Wants to return to neutral with the positive bonus.
Kevin goes for the cross through but misses the grab. Not a great punish there though from Mr. Third Eye.
Like the Capel to get away. That was with no meter either. Superboy playing very confident in that situation.
Yeah, Mr. Third Eye not even going for a punish there either. Trying to use that 6P to catch Millia above, but just a little too forward. That 6P does not have a great horizontal hurt box. It's almost all vertical.
The opportunity. Max leader though. Try to go for the hair car for the second time. Pushed away now.
Gonna pull up the gun here, draining all that meter there from Millia, but a jumping S is gonna take the round here for Superboy.
Amazing call from Millia. You have to FD all of that. It sucks to lose all your meter, but you cannot afford to take that chip. And then one behemoth will just take your life at that point, and that is the optimal punish from Superboy. Even getting the air hit on that close slash.
Yeah, and one block burst is gonna take all your life too, right? Is able to actually get the deep cross up there, gets another one right off the bat, fakes it.
Jumped over, use Capel, 6P is the answer. Down with the system, is not going to connect. Nice block.
Yeah, luckily though, if it's blocked in the air, you are pretty safe. And there's the overhead, gonna go through the wall, absolutely.
I feel like it's rare to say a sneaky TK bad move, but like that was like really unexpected.
Oh no, actually misses his meaty Behemoth Typhoon and allows Superboy to escape here. Yep, wakes up with the burst.
The shot is going to FD most of it here, so it does have some amount of meter left over, but gets caught out of the backdash, not enough to kill.
Trying to chase him down with the JS here as well. There's the Air Behemoth Typhoon, PRC, but gets hit with the counter hit JH. And still, it is sometimes difficult for Goldlewis to... We saw earlier, he went for the 6P, and it actually whiffed on Millia coming down because she was just slightly in front of him, right?
Yes.
Normally, you will go for that 6P to try and beat her JH in the air directly above you, but Millia can space herself properly to make you whiff that and punish you for it, like we saw earlier.
A tough symptom of this matchup, too, is characters that are horizontally very wide. Because Goldlewis is a large man.
He's
a large man. He shops at big and tall.
He's a hoss.
Of course. It makes left-right mix-ups even more difficult because it's sometimes really hard to tell where the character is going to land because how the game decides which side you're going to land on. The wider your character is, the more ambiguous it gets. Yeah. So it's actually, Goldlewis specifically gets mixed harder by Millia than a lot of other characters.
Bro, don't even mention our boy Potemkin.
I was going to say, I think Potemkin beats Millia, but when you're knocked down, it is horrible. It's just miserable. Oh, but that's 1-0 in favor of the Millia, being able to use those left-right mix-ups to great effect.
Yeah, Mr. Goldeye was playing that pretty well, too, just not able to really close out those final clutch situations, was giving Superboy a little bit too much room to breathe, right?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Oh, that was a kind of a weird situation to end up having to block. Yeah, a lot of chip comes down, though.
I can't even tell if that actually crossed up or not, to be honest. There's the wake-up burst from Superboy. Mr. Third Eye needs to start expecting that. Superboy has basically been wake-up bursting every single time on Mr. Third Eye's Oki. Nice throw, though.
Yeah, being able to stop that empty dash in. Went for the guaranteed trap there instead of the better mix-up. Dash is out of trouble, but Capel immediately takes the space back.
Yeah, and Mr. Third Eye has the right idea. He's trying to chase Superboy in the air with that JS, but the problem is Goldlewis just has such a short jump arc, especially compared to Millia. He needs to go for the super jump to compensate for that.
2D counter hit straight into the disc. I love the super delayed second overhead.
Great blocks, though, for Mr. Third Eye, being incredibly patient, too. You need to find your right position to press. Oh, and tries to go for the deep cross up there as well. Yeah,
Millia has a middle-of-the-pack 6P, but it's more than good enough to stop the big target of Goldlewis trying to go in. The PRC into the second air dash.
There's low. No disc after that one, though. Just goes for a regular mix-up. Yep, this should be the wall break. Absolutely. Positive bonus here for Superboy, who already has 50 meter on deck, but gets caught by one big counter hit Behemoth Typhoon. There's the meaty that he wanted. BRC run under close slash. Okay, Superboy.
I love that. I mean, if you see them go for the jump and you BRC and get the slowdown on them, Millia can kind of just run wild and do anything she wants below him at that point. So Mr. Third Eye, not trying to let that situation come up again, is staying the aggressor.
Yeah, and keeps stealing back turns here with the overhead Behemoth Typhoon. Goal burst immediately goes into the minigun.
I'm expecting 2 down with the systems in a row. Here's number 1. No, it's going to try and go for it maybe and gets counter hit.
That one absolutely would have worked, though. And is sent through the wall for his troubles as well. No RC on that Behemoth Typhoon to actually get the combo.
The RC for pressure instead. The burst comes out. Like you said, Superboy has been consistently going for that burst very early on in the hair car to continue the execute here as we find another low.
Yeah, that double overhead is what's going to get it going. There's the YRC though. Blue Beat combo doesn't get the Behemoth Typhoon afterwards. He's able to hit the cross-up, but no pickup with a 2K. It's all right, he's able to get the throw.
Still able to get the kill with the headbutts there. Evens the set count up, and we are 1-1 now. Goldlewis doing a much better job fighting back into that one, and honestly was just more aggressive with what we say stealing turns all the time, but to be specific, just taking situations where it was neutral or worse for himself and still presenting so much pressure that Millia was hesitating, right? Essentially, stealing turns really comes down to either knowledge checking or making people hesitate. And Mr. Third Eye, I don't even think it was like a lack of knowledge. I think he was just, it was so oppressive that it didn't feel like it was worth the risk for Superboy, right?
Well, yeah, especially a lot of Goldlewis matchups really come down to you have to put the fear of God in them, right? If they are not afraid, you're not going to have access to a lot of your Behemoth Typhoons because they will just avoid them, whether that be backdashing, FDing, or jumping out. So you have to get them scared, and when you're going against a player who's playing Millia, who will actually explode in 2 hits, it's a little bit easier to force them to be afraid, so you can keep stealing back those turns with the 4-8-6 Behemoth Typhoon over and over and over like that.
One thing we need to see, though, is we saw specifically TestYourLuck was a player that was doing really well with it. And it's a special case because Nagoriyuki does have an incredible backdash, but you said the magic phrase in this matchup. Backdash.
Yes.
Backdash is so strong against Goldlewis. Knowing where to utilize backdash is like the crux of being successful against this guy.
Yeah, not only are you saving your meter, you're putting yourself in an advantageous situation to punish him if he's whiffing one of his bigger Behemoth Typhoons, right?
Mm-hmm. Imagine not having a DP. Couldn't be me.
Bro, pain.
Couldn't be me.
But here we are, jumping straight into Game 3 between these two.
I keep it on the same characters as expected.
Just taking a little breather there. Superboy, you know, probably was not expecting to just get locked down like that in the corner by Goldlewis.
I mean, we always say this. For Millia, sometimes it's more important to be evasive than it is to have good mix-up here. So Superboy just got to do all you can. Use Capel, use those air movements, stay evasive.
And Mr. Third Eye taking to the skies as well. There's a nice trade, though. That one's in Goldlewis's favor.
Yeah, grounded opponent versus aerial opponent. The grounded opponent's almost always in their favor for the actual trade. Same thing coming out with the 6P there from Millia. Millia Capel's in this time. About to cross up close slash.
Actually, backdash is there. Don't know what they were expecting, but goes for the cross up this time. There's the 2K2D.
Oh, I love that delayed disc. Actually not waking up to immediately, so it's not a true, meaty, good block on the back scratcher, but the PRC forward.
And one really unfortunate thing there is Superboy actually woke up IBFD'd, and the way that the cross-up landed pulled Goldlewis into him to allow Goldlewis to keep the pressure going.
Let's use a bad moon there, trying to go for the 2S. Good tech. Mr. Third Eye, almost enough.
Able to catch the backdash with the gun, but the gun not doing quite enough damage. One more hit, trying to chase. Spends the burst. They want this round so bad. They're hungry with it.
Yeah, good anti-air.
Yeah, that's what they were trying to go for the entire time, was JS to try and get that anti-air there too.
Yeah, if you're not willing to commit to a Behemoth Typhoon, that's definitely your best button to go try and contest Millia in her own space. But gets the double cross up to keep the corner. I love the confirm.
A really high up overhead there. So the PRC. Wow, the IAD straight into the low, utilizing the FD to make themselves fall faster as well.
Does breaks through the wall. That's been every single time that they get to the closer set stage.
You see Superboy just backing up. There's the jump out, utilizing that double jump there from Millia.
All of that combo actually as Capel worked out in the dash up 2S, knowing that that little OTG was going to be enough to kill. Important swing round coming up now, and that is a huge starter for Mr. Third Eye.
And that was really great to go for that double jump earlier to escape the next Behemoth Typhoon. And knowing that you can air dash afterwards with Millia because she has an extra air option compared to everyone else. All right, compelling out of the corner here. You're seeing Superboy is starting to play more of a spacing game here. Gets hit by a counter hit. JS. This is going to be massive damage.
She dropped there. Almost had another opportunity for an air-to-air. Is able to break the wall here with another Behemoth Typhoon. 2-1.
Yep, Mr. Third Eye starting to look really good. The Fly Swatter is starting to land exactly where they want it to. Millia is just like a moth into flame in the coffin right now.
I mean, maybe I think the flame is chasing the moth, though. The moth's like, bro, I've learned my lesson. Get me out of here.
Just let me escape, please.
Oh, my God. I said, please.
Yeah, Mr. Third Eye is looking to put Superboy in the coffin right now. One more game to do that. Looks like might take another breather here. I wouldn't blame Superboy. You're going down to what could be your last life here, right?
Yeah, I mean, especially in a matchup like this, you want to consider all your options, play it slow. I really like when players are willing to take the extra time for themselves to kind of consider all the options, consider the things in front of them here. So, I mean, the piece of the puzzle that feels like it's missing is just Superboy. Superboy has the exact right plan. It's just execution and the little things like actually picking the right options, the right places. The thought process behind all of the movements is correct, right?
Well, and then the problem, too, is on paper, the odds are not technically in Millia's favor.
Yeah.
Millia has to make more correct decisions than Goldlewis has to, right?
Way more correct.
Exactly. And already trying to be a little bit more airborne here. That is where Millia excels in most of her matchups, being hard to catch, staying in the air and coming down on top of the opponent. But there's the gun just to steal away all that meter.
That's the hidden Goldlewis passive they don't want you to know about.
Yeah, I really like that Third Eye is doing that. Whenever we're at this full screen situation, he doesn't hesitate to just pull out the gun and drain Millia's tension gauge. There's a TK Bad Moon, no meter to convert off of it. Nice throw there into the corner.
Oh, burst it away. Superboy. Hair card! Really odd clash. Superboy comes out on top, is able to find the full confirm.
Goes for the cross up there. YRC is going to allow Mr. Third Eye to get some pressure going here in the corner right now.
Security gauge is max too. We know he loves to shoot the gun. Trade comes through. There it is. He's able to block most of it and take a little bit extra chip.
And Millia is down to no tension gauge right here, but the trade not working out in Mr. Third Eye's favor that time.
Mr. Third Eye has also been bursting very, very early on. So on his first knockdown, literally first 2K, the burst comes out.
Well, yeah, Mr. Third Eye is trying to go for that momentum burst. You burst incredibly early so that you can get the pressure going. Goldlewis is a very big snowball character, just like Millia, right?
SUD tried to go for the empty dash instead of going for the throw this time. Just answers with the Typhoon.
No combo, though. Instead wants to go for the Oki. Decides to hold on to the corner.
5B, nice answer. Capel to get out of trouble. There's the dashing with the Behemoth Typhoon again, though.
Oh, yeah, that 5H is definitely a missed input. Usually when you see a 5H come out from a Goldlewis player like that, it's most likely a missed Behemoth Typhoon. And just throws out the gun after the YRC to steal all that meter. Mr. Third Eye is not allowing Superboy to build enough meter to get a Roman cancel going off, and it's working out pretty well.
And trying to go for the 5Ks, able to use that extra movement there for Millia. Dashes over, of course it's going to be cross-up. Oh, man, and Superboy finds another one of those delayed cross-ups. And those are the toughest ones to block, because when the corner is right there, you never think that the Millia player is going to want to corner themselves for the after mix-up. Because if you block that situation, and Millia gets put in that corner and you land like a mostly successful YRC, Millia is just cooked. That's a huge risk, though, for the cross-up.
But it always hits, it feels like.
It feels like it.
I don't think I've seen anyone block that. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, that's one of the things that we talk about for Leo players. Same thing, right? The run through when you're close to the corner, you don't think they want to lose the positioning war, and they're like, nah, mix-up time. Yeah. Doesn't matter to me.
I really do. I have to reiterate again, the way that Mr. Third Eye is just using machine gun to stop Superboy from gaining meters, stop him from getting to that RC range, is pretty incredible, actually. Something that I haven't seen before in this matchup. Normally, you would expect Millia to just utilize her air dashes to get over the gun, but he's placing these guns in such great positions. Yeah,
I mean, if he starts firing it and he's at max security gauge, you would think that Millia just jump, Capel, counter hit, punish, right?
Right.
Okay, so 2-2, game 5. Our first game 5 to come through.
In only our second game of the night here at TNS. Already off to a fire start. 2 Goldlewises already, man. It's good, it's good.
That is an unbelievably aggressive opening that Superboy is forced to burst out of. Can't blame him.
And there's the burst from Mr. Third Eye. Like you said, every time Superboy is able to get a hit, Mr. Third Eye immediately bursts, but we haven't seen any adaptation from Superboy to bait it out yet. Oh no, the 2H. That was definitely a missed Behemoth Typhoon there. Superboy being so incredibly airborne here, able to pick up the combo. Gonna get a wall break as well. No, actually drops the close side. She gets tossed into the corner for it.
Step in at the drone actually connected there. A little bit extra damage.
Yep, that is something, a classic Goldlewis setup. When you're able to get a throw in the corner, you throw out a meaty drone to make sure that it forces them to block on wake up, and you get an overhead low mix-up, a 50-50 right off the bat.
Jump
and if you
F.
land, it combos right off of it. There's a nice throw here into the corner. Going to go for the disc.
The overhead. It's going to go for the close slash. Extra little bit of extension there. I love not breaking the wall to go for the mix-up again. So important as Millia, because you have to win so many more interactions. Take as many as you can get.
The PRC hits with the counter hit close slash as well for the air combo. And yeah, Mr. Third Eye definitely going to hold on to the burst here. I love that, spending the cash. Actually tries to go for a reset, and Mr. Third Eye actually spent the burst. That might have been a panic burst.
Unbelievably aggressive burst for sure, but now going into this final round without the resource, Superboy almost certainly going to be getting it depending on the touches. I mean, Goldlewis is the only character in that game that I think can kill you before you have burst here, though.
All right, able to block the overhead this time, but that double overhead constantly lands there. There's the TK Badman.
Okay. After the S disc, finds him again. 2K2D, not enough to hit. Goldlewis runs in. Oh my god, looking for a run reset, it looked like.
Oh, the 6B actually counter hits, allowing for the combo into Behemoth Typhoon. Get those plus frames, try to catch him jumping. And there gets the backdash as well with the gun.
Connects, runs up, tries to do it again. The gold burst comes through, immediately hair car. Every time Superboy has meter, that's been the option.
Yeah, Superboy tried to go for the same thing to run under into the standing S, and this time Mr. Third Eye was ready for it and is actually going to take the set here down to the wire between these two. Mr. Third Eye going up 3-2 over Superboy.
Yeah, another good call out there. I mean, Superboy had the meter to be able to do a combo to close it out in one touch at the end.
With Far Slash or with 2D and blow up Faust attempts at throwing out items. That's what makes this really suffering. But Faust does have ways to actually low profile some of Giovanna's special moves, so there is that in their favor.
He's got the Peter Griffin grip on too.
Yo.
Trying to go for the meteors, dash up, close slash into the 5D. Mini Faust is making these mix-ups honestly true at this point.
Giovanna got the lowest hair color too.
Trying to beat the burst.
All right, this will kick over, but the mini Faust is alive. Yep, now gold burst straight from Giovanna. And we were talking about how difficult this could be. Giovanna's health, look at it already. Oh, actually jumped up and threw him out of the dive kick there.
That's all you need, though, is going to be able to go for the spinning dog kick. Breaks the wall. Amazing situation here. Coltman, instant air dash into the safe jump probably. Instead, just goes straight into the low and baits the burst. Coltman, what an incredible comeback.
I love that going for the PRC as well instead of the RRC. Gives you a little bit more time to see if they're actually going to burst, and you're going to combo anyway.
So there, I really, really like the overhead though, and Lurry, oh, just frame.
Home run. Great item placements right now from Faust, but just dashing right out of the bomb. And that is one of the things that's really difficult, is that Coltman, or Giovanna specifically, can just get away from a lot of Faust items. Her movement speed is so quick.
Oh, the double bomb, making a triple bomb.
Triple bomb.
Able to
push
4
bombs in a row.
Able to push it closer though, still found the hit, close slash into the 2S. BRC on wake up, very smart. Sets up the instant overhead.
All right, Afro is gone now. Coleman has a little bit more room to breathe, has 50 meter as well.
Love that FD, bought the space. Lurry, just got to find something here. 100 ton, not going to get anything.
Lurry being incredibly patient as well, but locked down in a really scary situation. The next touch is absolutely going to kill, and there's a nice 2P to take the round.
2P when she has meter to. Oh my god, the 100 ton just executes her at the end. No!
The comedic timing with the cut frame too.
Oh, bro, I love Faust so much.
And then you see Faust can actually use the walk, his crouching walk, to walk underneath some of Giovanna's moves. You just saw it there with the flip kick, but there's a fully charged dust. Lurry is going to get absolutely decimated here with that.
Yeah, if there was ever time to not crouch there, is able to go for charge, dashes up, flip kick comes through, OTG.
Yep, RC keep the pressure going, and there's the tick throw. Giovanna with some of the best tick throws in the entire game.
Yeah, her strike throw is incredibly strong, especially because how much of her stuff just naturally low crushes, whether it's flip kick, whether it's spiral arrow, whether it's honestly just jumping in with the short instant air dash. She just is so good at crushing the low. And Lurry, unfortunately, not having a lot of stuff to be able to mash there. I mean, Faust 6P is very, very good at the angles it's present, but it's not very good at attacking like the lower angles. So Giovanna specifically is not a great target for his 6P.
Yeah, and it's also really risky to go for something like a 2H in neutral as Faust, because Giovanna just has that great IAD just into a massive punish. Faust, also another pretty large character, which gives Giovanna room to get bigger combos on him, right?
Yes.
She has those special combos against the big body characters. For some reason, they made Faust huge in this game.
He is giant. I was thinking about that recently. The story time gap between Strive and Xrd. And I was like, what happened?
He's always been super tall, but he's always
I know,
crouched.
But what
normally.
happened? He was like fresh out of med school. He was like living life, doing really well, and now he just is like.
He saw Morbius.
Yeah, I don't know. Not the sweep, dude. Not the sweep.
He saw it, he was like, nah, man, not like this.
Oh man. So it looks like they are taking a second here to change up the stage and the song real quick.
Oh, that song tech. We saw that at Juicy over the weekend. We actually had Zintai taking off his headphones because he didn't want to listen to Jacko's theme, and immediately, once it went in the game, going back to character select and going, no, no, no.
I respect that.
So it is true. A song can really power you up. Believe it.
Because you were on Geo. Oh, you were on Geo stage specifically. That makes sense. I didn't even notice the stage. I always forget.
Yeah, the a pizza install in the background.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I definitely I forget to really think about that in general.
All right, we're going to jump straight into our next game here on a stage with a little bit better connection. No, back onto the Giovanna stage, so looks like they're probably going to go ahead and change that again.
Yes. Oh, I mean.
Or are they going to run it?
It looks like they're playing. Yeah, it looks like they're going to play it.
All right, there's the counter hit, though, on the attempted dive kick.
Trade. Bomb comes out.
Yeah, that's the kind of trade that actually works in Faust's favor because it gives him room to throw out items, right? But just right off the bat, Coltman immediately rushing in and locking down Lurry into the corner.
Okay, check it out. Look for the 6B there. Man, I like the angle a lot. Oh, and the air-to-air gets the full conversion off the bomb. And, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Tries to go for the teleport combo there. Oh, actually hits the mix, and is able to pick up with the close slash. Gonna get the hammer there in the corner as well, and it's gonna hit, but no combo off of it.
Yeah, and hammer importantly just covers everything there. Going in for the snip, trying to get the afro on.
Yeah.
Hammer's just the perfect option coverage.
When you have them in the corner, hammer or weight is probably the best item you could possibly get because it just locks them down. Oh, jabbing out of the charged dust.
Lands and throws. Giovanna back in it, goes for the cross-up, not quite there.
All right, trying to chase down with that 5K. There's a nice air throw, gonna RC. Fully charged dust into a nice combo. Lurry with the hero burst.
I mean, you've got a lot of time to be able to actually get your burst back, so I mean, if you were gonna go for it, I don't mind it too much.
Yep, the love bag is gonna hit in the air. All right, Lurry, you had to be careful there. Oh, was able to actually get the overhead. Pushes them out of the meteors though, but gets the combo out the dust.
Burst is available here, dashes up, down the hit, had to reset, tried to go for the 2H, like you said, that's very dangerous, and it's gonna be able to convert off of this.
All right, just throwing out all these items, only needs one more touch. There's the bomb bag too, and okay. No, Faust got in! I thought Faust actually won that, but he got hit by his own homies.
I was waiting to see who actually got the summon of the trumpet. They were too close, I wasn't able to see.
Okay, jumping over the homies this time. There's a counter hit far slash. Actually, a far slash a little bit too far away to get the close slash there, so not able to get the combo.
Ooh, nice poke. 2H, put it away. All came through, mini Faust.
Yeah, I love that the bomb set off mini Faust. Oh, but gets tossed.
Nice block. Very nice block.
And Lurry is doing an incredible job right now utilizing that J2K there from Faust. There's the gold burst on the flip kick. Runs up and gets thrown into the corner. Both characters with 100 meter. And that is it. Coltman going up 2-0 right now.
Yeah, Coltman finding a second throw. I mean, not being afraid of the wake-up super there from Lurry, and for good reason. Good situations from Coltman, a couple in a row. Man, and both having max meter.
Yeah, that's not a situation you normally see at, like, one touch range between those two characters. But, yeah, I see people getting a little doomer in the chat about the trumpet. I agree.
Trumpet be not the worst item challenge. I think that my personal fix for Trumpet is that when anyone hits Trumpet, it's always false, but it changes the direction it comes from.
I love that idea.
We'll see if Trumpet can do a little more work here, as it's the first it said I've been called upon.
Oh, there's the bomb as well. Super jumping out of bomb range. Very smart. He's able to get them with the hook. Batter. Oh, tried to throw the bomb though, but Giovanna was ready and challenged in the air there. 2S is gonna hit, knocked down in the corner.
Oh, but there's a throw, and that's PG goes for the float, instant overhead potentially. Instead, is gonna look for the item throw and locks back into the corner.
Oh, tried to bait out the burst there, just got a little too greedy and is now gonna get put through the corner for their troubles with a spinning dog kick.
Positive bonus and a safe jump here for Coltman. Last time they just went dash up low, and this time they're gonna go high, and there's gonna be the immediate super PRC and finds the throat for a punish.
He's still gonna need one more hit though.
I love
Actually
it.
goes into item toss super.
That hit Faust?
It did, no, Faust got killed by the throw. Okay,
Okay,
breathe. It gets a little chaotic when Faust throws all those items out on screen. There's the counter hit, J2K.
Okay, luckily didn't throw the trumpet there. Actually, was going to guarantee to have Giovanna grab that one. Push to the wall, though.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Faust cannot afford to be trying to throw items up close like that because Giovanna can just answer. You lose your turn when you do that.
Please come back. There we go. I was like, we
He's
need
walking
you.
the other way. Doesn't care.
He's lost. And unfortunately, Mini Faust is just not much of a help there. The super comes through from Coltman to be able to close it.
And it is over. Coltman going up 3-0. A lot of great sequences there from Lurry, but unfortunately not able to close it out.
I mean, like we said though, that is a very tough match. Keep him good. He's the one guy that deserves it. But we're gonna see another one coming up. It's gonna be against Kai.
The same Peter Griffin color is gonna be CPU versus Blue Heck. Blue Heck, a really solid Kai player here, but CPU doing a good job utilizing this J2K already. Had to burst that. Counter hit 2H from Kai is devastating, but just gets planted by the weight.
Backdash here, but unfortunately, H coming out. Got to be more careful about losing your meter here, and there we go. The 6H starter. Look at the damage already.
Yep, that is Kai's highest damage starting normal here. Has so much corner carry as well. He's able to land the overhead, but doesn't follow up anything afterwards. And that stun dipper going right underneath the startup of Faust's Far Slash. And gonna break the wall to ride the lightning. Blue Heck taking the first round here. Pretty solid already controlling this matchup. I mean, this is also difficult for Faust. Faust having to play this counter poke game against Kai. Kai has such long-reaching normals. Stun dipper is incredibly good. 5H and 6H do work. We're already seeing these dominating normals here from Kai, just shutting down a lot of what Faust is trying to do.
Okay, Sun Wave comes through, but dude, these jumping fireballs, Faust being such a tall target, forcing him to crouch in a lot of these situations. Not what he wants to see, and the stun dipper just to break out of the pressure.
Yeah, after that 2S, just immediately going into the stun dipper. I love that. Going for the super PRC and actually counter hitting the Foudre art there with the 2S. Bomb is out.
Doesn't get too much done. IP comes through. Nice use of the 6P.
Doesn't go for the follow-up there. Instead wants to get the snip, snip, snip.
Mini Faust not too helpful in that situation. Got the knockdown. Bomb is behind. He's able to space himself away from it, though.
Yeah, Super jumps over Bomb, but unfortunately puts himself in the corner. There's a counter hit 6H. Might be dead here. Absolutely is going to be with the Ride the Lightning.
And Mini Faust, again, just watches it happen, man. You're supposed to have his back.
He's just a spectator here, all right? He doesn't get paid enough. He's trying to unionize.
Faust doesn't have any money to give him. Oh, it hurts.
The man's got a medical license. He's a doctor, all right?
Oh, man. But that's a tough one for sure as Blue Heck takes control of that. And I think that, I mean, broken record, I'm sorry to say it, another matchup I think is really hard for Faust. I think that Kai has a lot of... The only thing that Kai needs to look out for is Kai needs to adjust how he applies pressure, because if you throw a fireball that's not truly meaty, Faust can just low profile it and walk underneath it and punish you potentially.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's the coldest take on Earth, but Faust is one of the worst characters in the game.
For
they
sure.
do have to work incredibly hard here, especially to deal with a character who's the king of neutral like Kai. Blue Heck starting to use these air fireballs, noticing that CPU is ducking under most of those ground fireballs, right?
Okay.
And that danger already starting to come on deck there. Tries to go for the frame trap with the 6H. Nice scarecrow through, but not able to get the punish. 2H and nothing off of it, so unfortunate.
Yeah, I was trying to bait the burst and just take some positioning afterwards. Goes for the 6P into the mix. Not a true block string. Amazing match from Blue Heck, but CPU mashing back in a great way.
Yeah, what you're seeing here is Blue Heck is just not afraid of anything that Faust is doing on pressure or in neutral when no items are out, right? They're just contesting in every single situation, and there we go, taking the round just like that. That's the thing. You don't have to be afraid of what this character is going to do up against you when there's no items. You just keep contesting. Faust is not going to get massive damage unless he gets a really big counter hit close to the corner.
Yeah,
so you don't have too much to be afraid of.
He has the same game plan as you, and you just do it better for sure. Just pressure him out. Don't let him throw those items. Get the Scarecrow on, pushes away, mix. Actually pushed to the wall a little bit here, but not too much to follow up, and Kai immediately gets a ton of pressure afterwards. Nice there from Blue Heck.
Yeah, and Blue Heck utilizing that PRC just to make sure that they can drift forward and stay out of bomb range. They weren't too sure if they were still in it, and they got a nice little mix-up off of it as well. Faust is going to go ahead and get the trumpet. It's actually able to pick up, but can't get the 2S afterwards because the homies carried him too far away. Oh, tosses him into the Mini Faust, but Mini Faust is so trash he couldn't pick up with the 5K.
Oh, had meter to cancel there, chooses not to, has to go for the burst. Here comes through, is able to get away, pushes him down to the wall, and there we go, throws the bag.
Yeah, finally the love bag able to actually get around here.
That's the hardest part too, that combos if Mini Faust isn't there.
Yeah. You think it would do a better combo with Mini Faust there, but...
Slash 2S, nice little poke, amazing just block, but a bad punish there for Blue Heck.
Yeah, too close there for the stun dipper.
Now with the hammer burst very early, we're trying to anti over the gold burst it looked like.
He's going to get a nice corner combo here as well. Keeping the corner, tries to run up and go for the snip because the Afro was out, that mix-up, but Blue Heck ready for it with the contest.
Came out, trying to go for the jumping D. Looking for it again, just trying to ignite the Afro when they can.
Foudre Arc to keep yourself pushing forward, keep the pressure going, RC, and there we go, Blue Heck up 2-0 now.
Yeah, fast RC to close that one out. I mean, it doesn't matter if the Afro is on, you cannot overextend trying to ignite it. I mean, like we've said, Kai's specialty is just being able to go for like the anti-air, beat you in footsies, beat you at that mid-range type of situation. Faust trying to force that against him is just never going to work.
Yeah, and that was actually a really interesting situation too, because in a lot of cases, once Afro is on you, most players will start to be passive or defensive, right? Because they're afraid of that Afro getting lit and then getting hit by a big combo. The moment that Blue Heck was hit with the Afro, they went full-on aggressive. They did not even give CPU the opportunity to put out a fire move. All right, yep, just trying to play this neutral game with this J2D, or this J2K and the love bomb here.
After the throw, the burst is forced to come out, finds the hit, found the sweep afterwards, and there we go. Is able to put the Afro on, so guaranteed situation.
The plan is starting to come together here. Is able to get the sweep. Tries to go for another command grab, but the explosion of the Afro actually puts him in block stun.
Extension can get the full one though. 2H is able to whiff. 5K actually low profiles it.
All right, there's the RC. Actually whiffs the first close slash, but the RC keeping him up in the air so long.
Oh my god, and not something you see as often. The wake up super from Faust is able to connect.
Yep, give him the shin breaker. And it's going to take the round too. CPU starting to show some signs of life. All right, 5P there, right? That's the thing, is Faust doesn't have a whole lot of actually tight airstrings, right? So you can just immediately press your fastest button and jab him out of anything he tries to do to reset you.
Scarecrow tried to space themselves out. Stun Dipper to be able to answer. Push to the wall, OTGs, and the flip kick to be able to break through, low crushes, and stops the throw attempt for CPU.
I'm starting to see a lot of Kai players use that more often. The Foudre arc in the corner to catch backdash, or catch a jump out, or catch the throw attempt. It's such an incredibly powerful tool up close like that.
Yeah, that's the only hard part, is that it does beat like 3 of 5 options, but the 2 options it doesn't beat are like mash DP and mash like a normal, which is really tough. Oh, Mini Faust struggled. The homie struggled one extra time to push all the way to the corner here. CPU still pressuring out though. Amazing 2H.
There's a nice burst though, keeping CPU in the corner, but CPU escaping with that J2K. Throwing out the love bomb and hitting on his way down with the JS, but a counter hit JS there from Blue Heck is gonna push CPU to the other corner.
Mix, doesn't get it confirmed. Wakes up with the backdash here. Blue Heck,
oh,
Stun Dipper to get control of the trumpet.
It sends him into the... No, he tried to go... Oh, okay, he went for a reset. I'm actually surprised he didn't try to pick up, but I cannot believe the Foudre arc actually brought him back down into the homies to carry him more.
Listen, Blue Heck is by far the best pro player analyst in the... See, okay, it's going to be Zato facing off against Testament. Not something I've seen as often. CrownThunder is going to be the Testament player who is a very strong Viking player.
Yeah, going up against HowDoIBlock though here, playing Zato.
Okay.
And this is going to be a really interesting matchup too. I think Testament has a lot of really good tools to actually get rid of Lil Eddie. Also, that was a really beautiful breaking the wall there underneath the Grave Reaper. But the problem is Testament kind of lacks in defense. And Zato is a character that is going to test your defense.
A double frog all the way to the corner here. Jumps over the opposed, dash up, gold burst, throws the sword, trying to go for the round secured, and does with the drill. Very smart.
Yeah, you need to be really careful with those air Grave Reapers because you are in counter hit state all the way down. So it's incredibly smart here for HowDoIBlock to put out the drill so that they land on it.
Oh, continue with the Grave Reaper, but wakes up with the throw. OTG into the drills, tries to go for the double overhead and finds the command throw.
Yep, gonna go back up to that Eddie gauge as well. 5H straight into drills, is able to get the combo with the JD. Frog is gonna break the wall here.
6P, very nice.
6P into teleport shenanigans. That is why this character has sauce, and there's the teleport. Gets the stain as well, and is gonna combo straight into the succubuses. It actually doesn't combo, but he catches HowDoIBlock actually pressing.
Yeah, woke up, matching that far S. YRC comes through, dashes backwards actually while Eddie is not out. Had an opportunity and kind of gives it away, but wakes up with the super, and that's enough to break Eddie, and that's all you need.
Good chance to get things going. He's able to apply the stain stay here.
This is what I like to see specifically against Zato here, setting up the succubus as often as possible, going for those teleports, staying active here. CrownThunder dashes up and finds the throw. That is that high-speed type of Testament play in matchups like this where they're trying to lock you down. That's what you have to see.
Yeah, Testament has one of the best fireballs in the game, arguably, being able to throw that out at so many different angles, so many ranges, being able to charge it up as well, and then having the teleport or the bird on top of it. Ooh. Oh, actually tries to catch him with the Arbiter sign, but if you just keep moving forward, it's going to whiff. It's kind of a bad mix-up.
Yeah, holding the dash macro. It's not good just raw and neutral generally, yeah. Grave Reaper sends it up though. 2S is able to anti-air, and that's one of the best starters you can get there for the Zato as he breaks the wall with the sword just to make sure he has Max Eddie in the best possible situation, so guaranteed pierce.
And CrownThunder not trying to contest Eddie there, excuse me. Yeah, CrownThunder not trying to contest Eddie. Surprised we didn't see a 2P there to try and beat out Lil Eddie on the first hit of the Pierce, but just landing into those drills yet again. You have to be so careful with the air Grave Reapers like that, especially against a character like Faust.
I do think
for like Zato, excuse me.
I do think that the idea, yeah, two Fausts in a row. I do think the idea was really good though, just because they know that you know that Frog isn't coming out, so hovering at that kind of normal jump type of range can be very, very strong to be able to throw out the fireball. So a good idea, just unfortunately a tiny bit misspaced there from CrownThunder. HowDoIBlock going into this second game, like we said, 1-0.
CrownThunder showing off some really great ideas here already though with Testament.
Yeah, one of the better just raw game plans I've seen from a Testament so far, to be honest.
I love that charging up Grave Reaper as well, able to get the counter hit, far slash, and gonna just, instead of trying to go for a combo, just resets it to a run-up throw. I like that a lot.
Same state still applied, wakes up, jumps over the sword. He's able to break the Eddie there. A worthwhile trade for sure.
Yeah, fishing out with that 6H. He's going to get counter hit by the 5H though from Zato. There's a combo with JK, JD. Meterless combo here, or Eddie-less combo, I should say.
What a block. Get through, goes for the drills. It clashes with the fireball and is able to find the frog somehow in all of that. Not able to kill through the wall though.
Yeah, but CrownThunder has to block with FD on Wake Up, and they do, and that's going to be all your meter here. It's over. There was absolutely nothing that CrownThunder could actually do there. The meter would have been drained out, and it would have ended.
Stayed secured, able to find the hit, dashes up and gets the 5K. I love using that for the knockdown too. Very smart application from CrownThunder.
Yeah, actually runs straight into a counter hit though. All right, counter hit 2S. Pierce is going to go ahead and put CrownThunder in some pressure here in the corner, and the 5D is baiting out the burst as well. Going to break the wall here with the sword, get Lil Eddie back.
Yeah, getting hit by Frog is actually one of the hardest places to burst against Zato, I feel like. He just has infinite time to be able to, he can just down back during that entire situation, but the 5D is blocked, and that is not an overhead, that's just a low crush. So unfortunately, it looked like whether CrownThunder went for a throw or just potentially went for something that made them not block.
I really liked it at the very end though. CrownThunder went for immediately off the ground JD. That actually keeps Testament in the air and pushes them back, and it's a pretty far forward projectile. I like the idea to try and catch Zato with that, but just a little too high.
Yurkov, I see you, homie. Hope you're doing good today, man. 2-0. Like you said, how do I block? I mean, CrownThunder got to ask himself that question right now.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly and truly, like no troll. It's definitely one of those situations where it's just he's doing a good job of knocking lockdown by Zato, but inevitably you're going to eventually. So the defensive choices you make when they do make you block is everything.
Yeah, Zato is so strong at dealing with fireballs, right? So having a strong fireball is a great thing, but we're already seeing so many options that Zato have actually beat it out, whether it be a pose or the drills. It's just getting rid of those Grave Reavers. There's the pickup with the 2S, but not able to get the combo. It's going to reset it with a counter hit on the far slash, though.
Oh, an Amorphous to break the wall. Still actually kills. No need for the shatter as Dr. Watson, the Brazilian homie. Brazilian Marvel in the house. Appreciate you coming through for 9 months. Thank you, man.
Run up throw from CrownThunder. Oh my god, using Breaking the Wall actually to get underneath the birds there. And utilizing a pose as well to beat out the bird. How do I block is adapting on the fly here to not allow CrownThunder to apply Stain State.
Now throws it out, teleports immediately, pushed away. Oh, love the teleport and actually baits out the PRC at that point.
Right, there's the drill. I love that, also teleporting out, but gets caught by the frog.
He left Eddie on that side. Is he trying to, was he specifically trying to cover the teleport there?
He's
You're
keeping
nasty.
Eddie behind him, actually, if you notice that, as he's running forward. So maybe he is actually trying to go for that. Oh,
okay.
All right, that trade is in Zato's favor. Stain State is applied here. And he does
left
it again.
frog again. He's leaving Eddie behind him.
That is a absolutely purposeful choice here to catch the teleport. Oh. And there's the breaking the wall through the wire. See, he does it again and picks him up with the drill. The Invite Hell actually is able to catch him on the... Bro, how do I block?
Oh my god, dude.
So,
two of the best get into our match here, and it's going to be Happy Chaos facing off against the Kai. FlashMetroid against Smitty.
Of course, you all know FlashMetroid, incredibly strong Kai player, and we've also heard a lot about Happy Chaos just in general. This is the Happy Chaos game plan, right? They want to get you full screen, put curse on you, and just get into that rhythm of shot, reload, shot, reload. FlashMetroid doing a great job already, though, of pushing Happy Chaos to the corner.
You have to be careful, though. I mean, Lapras tweeted a one-touch kill with Happy Chaos earlier this week. So
I saw that. That was wild. Y'all need to check that if you haven't seen it.
Dash up, got the throw. Speedy fireball. Love the pressure, but the YRC comes through.
Yeah, but first to keep the corner here.
I love the double food drain, triple it up.
Yeah, just using it to lock him down in the corner. I love that Kai's are starting to lean into that more, but a great IAD there over the heavy stun edge. Happy Chaos going to get a nice combo here. Curse is able to actually jump over the curse. That's incredibly valuable, but there's the guaranteed curse because you got shot in the air.
But still able to find the throw. Locked down FlashMetroid. Okay, little BMOTG. Yeah, it's called break the logs. Sorry, you know.
One important thing here, too, is that you need to be able to be exactly there. Just block and FD a lot of these as well. You just have to be incredibly patient when you're put inside that situation. Deb has an incredibly great guide up on the, how to deal with Happy Chaos pressure like that.
Oh, ran up and went for focus.
That's ballsy.
Brave stuff from Smitty.
He's actually getting a combo here. Yep, going to combo into Deus Ex Machina as well. Should not quite be enough kills. But it's a terrible situation for FlashMetroid. Yep, just gets shot.
Okay, so one round apiece here. Round starts, able to get the counter hit, rolls forward for the aggression. And Happy Chaos with the gun out has some of the best strike throw in the game.
And actually utilizing the clone to back up there on the Foudroid arc attempt and getting the punish as well. Smitty putting in work right now.
Dr. Watson comes in with a gifted tier 1, by the way. Dr. Watson, thank you as always for the support, man. You know we got a lot of love for Brazilian Marvel. Hope we can throw you guys another tournament here soon.
Gets caught trying to run forward. It's so difficult to be on point with those run blocks, right?
Yeah, it's the whole matchup.
Yeah, Happy Chaos can mix up when they're going to shoot as well. So they can kind of delay it or go for it a little bit faster to catch you off in your timing. If you get a little too greedy with trying to run forward, you can get caught like that, just like FlashMetroid did. Smitty doing a great job, though, taking game 1.
One thing that's important to note for Kai, though, is that Kai doesn't have to close nearly as much of a gap as most other characters. Fun Dipper.
Yes.
Covers a lot of space. So if you're able to get close enough to threaten the Stun Dipper, you can kind of make them rethink shooting.
Yeah, another incredibly important thing in a matchup against Happy Chaos, no matter who you are, is winning that round start situation, right? Happy Chaos, he may be incredibly oppressive from all ranges, but the character has no defense. He has no meterless reversals, no metered reversals even. So if you can lock this character down, you can blow them up like we're seeing right now here from FlashMetroid. But there's the burst. This is Smitty's chance to actually turn things around completely.
Ooh, nice poke, and the burst comes through. Unfortunately, the burst did not connect, though, so we are back to square run. FlashMetroid on jumping is almost never the answer.
Yep, and there's the super focus. Like, you do not, exactly like you said, you do not want to jump against this character, because now, look, when he jumps and blocks the gun, he is pushed back all the way full screen.
That is perfect. Dash up, little grounded dashes, tap FD. FlashMetroid cracking the code here as we're able to get the pressure on. Finds another throw.
OTG with the 5H and catches him with the stun edge.
It's so important. Those dash up, flashed FDs, little stops are the perfect way to close the gap on Happy Chaos. FlashMetroid on that one adjustment was able to take the round in a hurry.
Be careful going to the air like that. Smitty able to actually get the gunshot off. He's got FlashMetroid here in the corner. Decides not to go for the wall break. Baits out the DP and actually gets the curse as well and a full punish.
Takes the wall and is able to fully reload as well. Good amount of damage, positive bonus, guaranteed curse coming up.
Absolutely, he was still already cursed, and now you are back into this Happy Chaos game plan. Yep, super focused. Tries to get him with the 2S as well. A little too far away. All right, and FlashMetroid has a chance here. He just has to bait out the burst.
What
Smitty.
A starter, not even counter hit. Is going to break the wall here. Expect Stun Dipper early. Absolutely.
PRC, but he PRCs right into the JS.
Tries to bait the burst twice in a row. FlashMetroid holds onto it and continues to hold onto it for this round. I wouldn't be surprised to see round start gold burst here with how aggressive Smitty's been.
Yeah, and that was a really great weighing of risk reward there from Smitty at the end, going for the backdash. You have burst, so you know that FlashMetroid might not want to go for a button, right? He wants to throw you and give that guaranteed kill, so immediately going for the backdash. Great decision making. And bro just shooting straight up in the air as he comes down on top of him.
Oh, nice starter though. The burst comes out, sends him a little bit farther back here as the curse is applied.
Oh my god, the clone actually saving Happy Chaos's life there from the Foudre arc. And this is just such a difficult situation for FlashMetroid to be in. You see, every time they jump, they block that gunshot and they just get sent back to full screen. They have to start over. Gets clipped and super focused to another gunshot. 2-0 right now for Smitty.
I mean, this is just the Happy Chaos way of life. One bullet back in the chamber after every single shot. These little delays are all it takes. It's important. Executionally, it's difficult to actually manage to get all these shots consistently all the time. But the hardest thing about it, I think, is that it naturally leaves enough of a gap to where you feel like you've got a shot, right? Yeah. And that is so heartbreakingly difficult to deal with.
And I think the one real change here that FlashMetroid needs to do is not jump when you were put in that situation, because you just, I just feel like a broken record. You are put into a position where you are starting over every time you jump and block a gunshot.
Because if you jump and you FD just block it, you're okay. But you're committing to the fact that you're confident you're going to jumping FD perfect block everything when you're jumping forward.
And this is exactly what FlashMetroid needs to do. Just inch forward and block these gunshots. Should be blinking FD though. The gunshots actually do not take too much FD away from you. Oh, baits out the burst.
Oh my god, the weight on the burst was so sick from Smitty.
But that time FlashMetroid actually had the right idea and was playing it incredibly well. It's unfortunate, but you have to be incredibly patient and inch your way forward until Happy Chaos makes a mistake or runs out of one resource, and that's your chance to shoot your shot.
On that first hit, couldn't do anything with it though. Nice little dash up.
Oh, try to go for the 2S. He got counter hit shot there. You see, he's gonna run out of focus eventually.
Is he?
4 bullets.
Is he?
You gotta keep inching forward. I know it's rough, but that's what you have to do. It's really unfortunate, and that's why a lot of people hate Happy Chaos, because you have to sit here and just spend the meter and wait.
Is he gonna run out?
It is.
Wait, hold on. He's about to. Oh, he didn't run out. Oh.
It is. This is why people hate Happy Chaos, okay? Because it is incredibly.
in my personal opinion. I think he has all the tools to keep out Goldlewis, but it's the constant fear of if Goldlewis gets there, Potemkin's not very good when he's good CQC, but he's not when he doesn't have priority, right?
I just think this match is kind of funny.
It is a very funny matchup also. I'm told that Goldlewis cleans him. I would be, I'm willing to change the opinion here. I know that once you get cornered, it's over. Like this situation, Potemkin should never win.
Yeah, just getting locked down by the Behemoth Typhoons, able to block the low there, but a run-up throw going to get some pressure.
Oh, continuing the pressure here. Yeah, once Pocket's cornered, all he's got is 2P and a dream, and there's a huge punish.
Yeah, and that's the thing, for every single block hammer fall. Oh my god, the RC into the throw on the very big Behemoth Typhoon there. Great stuff there from Dai.
Love the flick. Great confirm! An amazing amount of damage here. It's almost enough to kill.
Yeah, but Goldlewis is a
PRC.
chunky boy.
Oh, instead just goes for the 5D, but that is how quick the rounds can turn around.
Yeah, just like that. Once you get the corner, basically whoever has the corner wins, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's the best way to describe this matchup. Both these guys are way too big to actually escape the other's pressure.
Oh,
in the
frame
corner.
trapped again. I think that he keeps thinking he's going to go for the 6K into the Garuda, but he's canceling it early with the flick. That's an amazing little mix-up there.
And playing a really strong spacing game as well, utilizing that 5H there. All right, Megafist in the corner, able to get the OTG with the 6K. Garuda pressure.
Oh, I love that 2D into the overhead. Safe pressure all the way down. And Potemkin kind of working it as we got to the corner. I mean, I really do think in standing up neutral, Potemkin's got all the tools. And it's the key to the matchup for Potemkin. We didn't see it very much because he didn't really even need to pull it out. 2S is so important for Potemkin in this match.
Yes, absolutely. You know, I feel like this is honestly kind of even just because both characters have really strong tools to play at that longer range. Like we saw what Dai was doing was he was starting to try and play a little bit more of a zoning game, staying at that 5H range where he was out of range of the Behemoth Typhoons and he could actually get the whiff punishes. And whiff punishing
I like you doing
Goldlewis,
the Ric Flair chop
yeah,
whiff punish.
I'm Italian, all right? I talk my hand.
Oh, tried to go for a little too far, though. Oh, the Wake Up Gold Burst. Amazing stuff here at the Potemkin. Goes straight into the block stun.
Oh, the PRC tries to go for PRC Pop Buster, but match, yeah, sniffing it out. All right, JD.
Oh. Double overhead is able to convert it.
And gets the big one there. Here we go. Down with the system. Okay, it was enough to kill just with the wall break there. He actually didn't churn it all the way. Just figured, it'll be fine. It'll kill anyway.
Nice just block, but unfortunately didn't get a follow-up there. A punish.
Get too far away for a pop buster, so goes for the 2D. Yes, jumping D, one of Goldlewis's best buttons, right?
I know that Goldlewis's jump arc is very quick and it's hard to react to sometimes, but we got to see more anti-airs here. Potemkin's just bird watching in a lot of these scenarios. There's another, what looked like an instant overhead.
Yeah, had to spend the meter there not to get counter, not to get punished. Oh no, speaking of counter hits.
Yeah, tried to swing out in a kind of horrid situation there. Gets immediately clubbed for it, and the set count is even back up in a hurry.
Yeah, match tying this up 1-1 here.
I mean, two of the highest health characters in the game. Still expected to be very fast rounds all the way through.
Yeah, this is a slobber knocker, as JR would put it, right?
He said, "By God." Oh, dude.
Jumping right here into game 3. And if the round start situation is also incredibly important too. You're seeing both of them backing up because they don't want to contest against each other, right? For Potemkin, he's afraid of that Behemoth Typhoon right off the bat. And for Goldlewis, he's afraid of one of Potemkin's faster buttons.
There we go. We're starting to use that far S to amazing effect here. So frame trapping the flick does not work this time.
Nice backdash there, but not able to punish with car slash. Yeah, you have to spend the meter there to make sure you don't get hit by the 2P into Behemoth Typhoon as a punish.
Love the idea. Gets it confirmed there with the 2S, OTGs, guarantee Garuda. Goes for the second one to steal the turn, and this one's going to connect 6H. It's the max damage situation there.
Bro, he just tucked him in and gave him a kiss on the forehead there at the end.
2P, another powerful tool to be able to mash out of some of these pressure strings. Great jump over.
All right, nice burst there. Make sure that Matt doesn't get the momentum here, but he's going to get that. Oh, God, the backdash on the 6H. That 6H had to have been a messed up Behemoth Typhoon.
Yeah, not something you see. One of the least traveled buttons we see here from Goldlewis for the most part. Oh my god, the amount of resets. He did a fake pop buster in there too.
Oh, and he's able to actually block the down with the system as well.
Level 3 churn, also counter hit, confirms into the full combo. Very smart there. So it didn't even want it to pop buster. He said, let me show you the damage.
Yeah, you saw it looked like he was going to try to go for Kara. I think that might have actually been a Kara pop buster because you saw him do the little wiggle, but he got the 6K instead and just went with it.
Down backs and was like, ah, I'm a genius.
Yeah, I think that's what it was there at the end, but it worked out.
Oh my god. I mean, that's something you see very often from Potemkins is if they go for the input slower, if you know it's a guaranteed situation, you want to slow it down. So you'll see Potemkins take the babyest micro step backwards first because you're doing the slowest half circle of their life before they go into the because that's the jiggle is there. You just know. But we're going to go to Testament actually. And this is, I think, a big flip of the matchup here. If you are in favor of Potemkin having the advantage against Goldlewis, this, I think, is the other side of the street for sure. I think Testament does really, really well into this.
I think the key here, though, for Potemkin is being able to utilize Flick against those fireballs and against the Unholy Diver, right?
Yes, absolutely agreed.
Because that Flick is going to send the projectile back, and it does not apply Curse on the Potemkin, which is so incredibly important for this character.
Yeah, Testament has to be really, really careful about how they throw fireballs at any range, too, because of slide head.
Trying to press as well. Jumps out of the Garuda, but just put right back here into the corner. Oh, I love the teleport into the throw there.
Fireball goes to the overhead. PRC's forward. Couple good situations in a row, but the Mega Fist breaks out of the corner.
And it goes for the Arbor Sign as well. Arbor Sign does actually pop the Stain State.
Oh my god, off a dropped combo is still able to turn it into magic.
And that's going to be set point here now. Yo, Mustard Testament, okay.
I used to play this color, and now I can't. Thanks.
But there's the burst to maintain the corner.
Very cool, very cool.
Tries to predict the jump out there.
Oh, tried to flick the fireball, but the timing is a little weird.
Trying to get to the slide head as well. All right, Match is playing a much more patient game here, utilizing those fireballs a lot more and throwing out the bird, but there's the PRC forward. Garuda Impact is going to allow Potemkin to get the work started.
Yeah, when you get that PRC slowdown, it's a guaranteed block string into that Garuda for just about anything. Uses the flick. He's able to go for the slide head behind the fireball for so much distance bought.
Oh, trying to Mega Fist there over the fireball as well. Gets hit by the Arbiter Sign and actually able to get the round there with the OTG 2S.
Yeah, Arbiter Sign's Stain State able to get the OTG. I actually did not know that you're able to get the guaranteed OTG in that situation. Flicks the fireball again, though.
That's the key thing in this matchup.
Mr. Troopy got to be more careful about how he decides to throw those now as we are racking up the damage.
Oh, that was one hell of a counter hit jump in here now. 6K to keep the pressure going. Catches the backdash as well with the Potemkin Buster.
6K, Garuda too far though. Try to go for the jump over, Mega Fist is able to beat it out.
Has burst on deck as well, both of them do. Teleport forward, so incredibly risky.
And that was why he had to go for the teleport there. Couldn't throw any projectiles. Potemkin had shown.
I said it. I like watching this character.
No, I do. I mean, we'll see how he's able to deal with the pressure that TestYourLuck puts out very, very often here.
Yeah, it's going to be Medic rocking the Ramlethal, and of course TestYourLuck on the Nagoriyuki here, already starting off with insane pressure in the corner.
And resets the pressure 3 times in a row. Medic kind of let him getting away with it and wakes up with a super TestYourLuck. If you're going to go for a big reversal, the earlier the better. Yeah,
this is round 1. That is going to be in the back of Medic's head forever now whenever they get a knockdown, and TestYourLuck has meter on deck here.
Really get the cross up though, but the throw comes through. Missed time the OTG, but is able to find the Beyblade. I feel like we see that exact wind slowdown from TestYourLuck so often. Incredible low crushes coming through with the Beyblade. Yeah, and what you're going to see here from TestYourLuck a lot also is that they like to get themselves to level 3 blood as fast as possible. But there's a nice burst bait here from Medic. You cannot be bursting in the corner against Ramlethal. It's so risky. They try to go for close flash. 5K on wake up after the backdash there. RC's forward.
Gonna break the wall here with the 6H. Absolutely, that's a positive bonus. And still level 3 blood, but immediately best super in the game, right, Proxy?
Best super. Wakes up with an incredible amount of damage there, but there is the round start king. Nagoriyuki breaks it out with the DP. Already pressed to the wall here. Was able to escape. Very nice.
Yeah, Medic utilizing that FD to push themselves back out to mid-screen as well.
Okay.
And there it is again, another wake up super.
2 for 2 on the connections here from TestYourLuck. Gotta find the knockdown, get a decent amount of blood back.
All right, wake up gold burst. I love the decision there from Medic, but whiffs the big double overhead slam.
Oh, okay, wakes up with that super again. Look at the damage here, just doesn't scale it at all.
Okay, so we're just letting these wake up supers rock, huh?
I mean, I respect it. I mean, both these characters going for those reversals. I love the Fukio forward to try and set yourself up, but there is the OTG with the double slam. TestYourLuck. I mean, your only win con there is to dash up and try and make them block or get hit by the blood pop.
Yeah, absolutely, and Medic was just ready for it there, able to get the throw and finish it off with the OTG, going up on the first game. But no, yeah, I agree with you guys in there. Ramlethal is fun to watch. I love watching everyone in this game. This game's so good.
We do a little trolling.
I love a little guilty gear, you know, just a little bit.
As a treat.
Mankind.
There we go again. Round 1, Medic. If Medic were to send TestYourLuck to losers before we made it into top 8, that would be a hell of a setback from him for sure.
Would absolutely be an upset. TestYourLuck getting put into losers in pools is always an upset.
Backdash is here, managing pretty well to not get hit by a lot of this stuff. Wakes up with the throw. Medic has met every single one of TestYourLuck's aggressive wake-up options with one of their own.
Yeah, and I love that. Immediately just going straight into super there in the corner. You're going to get the positive bonus and a ton of damage. And that should be the round. It's going to go into laser super. I don't know if this is actually going to combo. It does. Because of the wall bounce. It comboed off the wall bounce. There we go.
Go. Second round coming up. Round start. You know Nagoriyuki, yeah, absolutely going to buffer something there, but finds the throw. Medic again on these very aggressive options.
And Medic, when they get the throw, they're running in really deep, even after Nagoriyuki wakes up before they press anything.
Sword throw. He's able to low profile it there with the clone into the Fukio. 2K2D, nothing to follow up, but still Ram missing the sword. Absolutely able to maul her at this point.
Goes for the triple slash series. Tries to go for the low, but a great backdash there from Medic. Fighting out of the corner as well. And I love the way that they're using Ram's flip in the air to stagger their air pressure, stagger their air fall.
Almost kills. Goes for the charge dust.
Yep, 5D is an easy way to close out a round. And again, with that DP at round start, even Ramlethal does not want to contest Nagoriyuki at round start. I don't think there's a single character that does.
The backdash not going to work out. Blocks the 5D. No punish, though.
And again, just jumping and utilizing that flip to shut down TestYourLuck's offense. They're being so airborne here. And I feel like that's the problem. TestYourLuck is not able to keep Medic grounded and in block streams because Medic, outside of Nagoriyuki's range, is immediately jumping.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it, too, is that TestYourLuck is not finding spaces to even... I don't think I've seen TestYourLuck effectively press 2H yet. And I don't know if it's because he's not leaning into it or it's because Medic is spacing themselves so well that he's not getting the opportunity. He just hasn't, it hasn't been a factor yet, and it's one of the most high-profile buttons from the character.
In the first game, he threw out a couple of them, and they whiffed. So it makes sense to not try and go for it anymore, but he has to. He's not able to actually anti-air Medic, and Medic just keeps going into the air. Hasn't been able to find an answer for the flip in the air coming down on top of him. Maybe start throwing in some 6Ps.
JD maybe too, honestly, at this point. If you see the jump from far away, maybe just neutral jump yourself and try and go for the poke. Or Fukio underneath is another good option. But if we're going to go for the Fukio underneath type of play, TestYourLuck is going to have to mix up a lot of his normal options and keep his blood gauge available.
Yeah, and that's massive damage to the corner there. Counter hit R slash is going to force the burst out of TestYourLuck.
Backdash gets the counter hit Beyblade. Good amount of damage down. Fukio's once. Pressure's back on.
Any chase down here in the corner. There's a 2H. No punish, though. Nice 6P. Oh, man. It's just Medic is so jumpy. So jumpy that TestYourLuck is not able to actually get their normal game plan going down. He just locked down here in the corner, gets counter hit by the 6H. And just like that, Medic is on the cusp of set point 3-0 against TestYourLuck.
Lockdown again, goes for the Beyblade, press to the corner, nice, just block. Doesn't accomplish too much in the end though. After the Fukyo was trying to get the air throw, it looked like.
Yeah, it's actually starting to try and contest here, but those far range buttons from Ramlethal so superior.
Oh, but this is what we always see from TestYourLuck, getting control of this corner, able to get the throw, steps forward, no punish afterwards, and what a mash from Medic.
All right, able to block the fully charged dust there. All right, I love the short Fukyo as well to make sure that you're able to block, but locked down in this corner by these swords.
Look at the blood gates, just no options to be able to really do anything here. Normals only, tries to go for the jump back, but that is an easy 6P from Ramlethal.
Able to get the pickup as well. Isn't going to build enough meter to get the kill, but a positive bonus here. This is TestYourLuck's chance. 6P at round start, but didn't have the blood to actually go into anything. And there we go with the decapitation. We say it all the time. When TestYourLuck's back is against the wall, they get that Zenkai boost, right?
Let's see if they can continue to get that here. We'll listen for 5Ks, trying to manage the blood a little better here. Looking for the first bite of the set, and it gets jumped. Against a player like Medic, who has been jumping this often, bite is not going to be the play. Fukyo forward again, is looking to be so aggressive and knew that was going to build up the PRC, but is forced to burst.
Yeah, burst straight into the 5H there, trying to chase down Medic, but Medic immediately, yet again, just jumping into corner and not getting punished for it at all. Nice 5H placement though, tries to chase down the Fukyo. Finally, a counter hit 2H. This is exactly what TestYourLuck needs.
Okay. Jumps in, found the hit, TestYourLuck.
That is the key. Finally, able to actually get a 2H off that lands. Has not been able to do that all set. And right there was able to win because of it.
Yeah, I mean, game 3 was the first time we saw 2H be utilized effectively in the slightest. That's the first game that TestYourLuck is able to take down. Coincidence?
I think not. Here we are, TestYourLuck keeping themselves alive, moving forward right now. Still needs to reverse 3-0 this, which is an uphill battle. Medic has been playing so incredibly clean, and their conversions have been on point.
Hey, back away. It didn't work out there. Went for the Beyblade. 6P in response. Medic knowing where the strength is in the buttons here. If you're going to match close to Nagoriyuki, that's got to be the button.
All right, there's 5H catches with the frame trap here. Oh my god, dashing into a big overhead slam there. Trying to space out with that 5H. I love the PRC into the 2H attempt, but a nice burst there from Medic. Very scary situation.
Oh my god, another 2H coming out. TestYourLuck dominating the space now.
All right, round start situation. TestYourLuck actually decides not to press anything. Dashing forward. I love this. I love this going into the staggered 5Ps, just trying to catch Medic's jumping frames here. And it's working out so far. Oh, but a 5H and get a sword puts you into the corner.
All right, here we go with the life. Getting a little bit lower here. YRC is blocked.
Oh,
Burst
no.
is blocked. All the resources off the table for TestYourLuck. Best super to push through the wall. And again, match point.
Yeah, here we go. This is TestYourLuck's last chance. Yet again, goes for the DP at round start. But Medic has not tried to contest at all. Knows that's not something you want to do. There's the blood burst. Oh no, Medic being so incredibly patient. Flipping over the 5H. Ooh.
Nice block. PRC. Oh, pressure's on.
6P out of the pressure here though. Dashes up with the 2K2D, but that's going to end his turn.
Got back dash from TestYourLuck, forced to block in that situation. The 6P in response from Medic, and that is a 3-1 TestYourLuck. You've been doing well, dude.
Yep, and going to be going up against Daze here, rocking Giovanna, and right off the start, a 5H from HowDoIBlock. That's normally something you see from Giovanna.
Oh, and the burst out very, very early on that one.
All right, just utilizing the spiral arrow there to get through the drills. That is something that Giovanna has that is very valuable in this matchup. Her spiral arrow being able to beat out projectiles, which also counts a lot of Eddie's options there, like the drills or like the Pierce. Oh, just a random burst in the middle there, trying to go for a gold burst, going to get punished for it, but a wake up throw. All right, gets the low after the JD. Catches Giovanna backdashing there in the corner with the drills, going to break the wall with the sword to bring back Eddie.
Okay. For the frog straight away, dashed up. Oh, pushed away with the YRC.
push there in the corner. OTG with the close slash. There's a nice throw in the corner as well. And now you're stuck in the strike throw game, but the PRC forwarded to 6P to beat out the 5H there from daze.
Oh, and he's able to get the 5D. Very nice stuff to be able to continue to close this out. One round up now.
All right, able to take up with the 2S, but drops the 2H conversion there. And Opposed just sitting out there, able to actually block 2 5Ds from Giovanna. Oh, I love that. I love how HowDoIBlock is throwing up these 5Hs and then throwing up Opposed behind them just to throw out these big normals that Zato has, like that 5H. You get that counter hit 5H, you're going to get massive damage off of it. Speaking of massive damage here, getting sent through the corner with the wall splat.
Yeah, good situation here for Zato. Dashes backwards, doesn't want to risk anything in that last one. 2S into the drills, throws the sword, round of applause.
It goes for the overhead this time. Last time we saw that mix-up, they landed and went low, but able to get the command grab afterwards. And HowDoIBlock taking game 1 here with a perfect.
Yeah, incredible way to close that one out. Like you said, going in for the high-low game. In the end, it all works out. Everything coming up Zato. And man, I hate that white costume. I hate it. I gotta be honest.
Let's not talk about
it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I just don't like it.
Let's not talk about that, bro.
That's all I got.
This is a PG-13 stream, okay?
That's not where I was headed. I don't know where you were headed. That's not where I was headed. I just think it's hard to look at.
Fair enough. On the snow stage, it's terrible.
As a Potemkin player, I always play default stage. Okay. 2B, very nice. Dashed up. Ooh, nice little stagger of the pressure here. Spiral arrow into the 2D. Found the knockdown.
Yeah,
pressed all the way to the corner here for Giovanna player.
Yeah, Giovanna has 3 special moves she can end her block strings with. 2 of them are plus on block to allow her to keep her pressure going. The roundhouse kick, though, is where her turn actually ends, and I love that dash forward into the gold burst here. HowDoIBlock gonna put the pressure on now.
5D, the first layer of the mix-up there is more than effective enough. Super comes out and is able to connect. Huge situation here for Giovanna.
Utilizing that spiral arrow as well. 2S into the 5H, but a nice 6D. Using that 2H as well to get the side swap. Gonna break the wall, but didn't have the meter to actually get the kill.
Oh, was able to beat RC forward, but the 2P was already out there. It's a good call out there from Block. If you go for invite hell into Opposed, look at the chip coming down. Not a lot of FD left.
Yeah.
Oh.
Getting chipped out like that is so sad, but that is one of the things where Zato excels at. Yep, okay. HowDoIBlock knew that that was the end of Giovanna's turn, so daze went for the backdash there. Wow, catches the backdash there with the 5H. He's going to send Giovanna flying all the way to the corner.
5D, couldn't get anything afterwards. Double overhead, continuing to maul here up the PRC. Gets Eddie back. Yeah, forces the burst.
And just like that with the burst, well, Eddie is gone, but too much hesitation from daze is going to allow the Eddie gauge to build back up.
2P went for the drill. Almost able to connect, tried to land and go for the throw, which is generally correct against Opposed. HowDoIBlock had already preemptively positioned correctly and is able to guaranteed just get the hit there at that point. I mean, even if it doesn't hit the far slash connect, you're able to go into Pierce and potentially just go for the chip out.
Yeah, I would not wish anyone being in the corner against Zato, even against my worst enemy. It is terrifying to be in because his mix-up game is second to none in the corner.
Straight back in. HowDoIBlock?
Yeah, HowDoIBlock setting up 2-0 right now, controlling this incredibly well.
That question I have to ask myself quite often. Hopefully can be answered today.
daze has to figure out how to block right now.
That's underneath. Ooh, what was that?
Oh, wow.
What hit him?
Trading. Okay, comboing slow slash into the 5D there. Nice job using the 2K to stuff out little Eddie and immediately canceling into the roundhouse kick to stop Zato's approach.
Trying for 2D to preemptively stop the Zato here. Dash up all the way to the corner now. Gonna spend some meter at some point, but no. Giovanna mashes out and gets the gold burst out.
Yeah, nice punish there on the gold burst as well. Giovanna now building up the meter, immediate PRC. The jump was there to actually bait out the YRC from HowDoIBlock, which they had the right read on, though, but they got a BRC instead. Nice counter hit 2D, going to send us back to mid-screen.
Again, oh, the little shimmy was just too nasty there.
daze showing signs of life now, able to take the round pretty decisively. The real key here is utilizing that 2D well, stuffing out Little Eddie when you can. That was really nice there because the 2D hitting Little Eddie actually kept the hurt box out long enough for Zato just to run into it.
The backdash is not able to escape too much here. Zato is a character that's very difficult to backdash against. To continue this pressure, 6P is able to connect.
Gets sent through the wall here, but daze is going to be able to wake up with meter if they choose to. Actually just going to dash right into Pierce. I love that the spinning bird kick, but is going to get blocked. Absolutely is. RC, keep yourself safe. Goes for the flip kick.
Yeah, cross up was good. Tried to backdash again, but is able to get caught out here. Zato stuck in the pressure. YRC is not a great option to be able to break out of that one as Giovanna finds another reset.
Yeah, and that YRC bait is exactly what daze was trying to go for earlier. Paid off and able to actually bait out the gold burst as well and take the game. And that is 1-2 now.
I mean, that is where patience pays off. I mean, went for the shimmy. Grab comes out, takes a micro step forward, and then down backs again, immediate gold burst. As the player who's down in that situation, you're going to take every single risk to trying to get yourself back into the game because that's just what you do when you're pressed, right?
Yeah, and daze playing Giovanna just like the boxer archetype she is so similar to, right? She boxes just with her feet instead.
Duel 1.
And this round start situation is incredibly important too. daze does not want to allow HowDoIBlock to get the momentum going, and that momentum shift is already swinging in HowDoIBlock's favor. Locking down daze here in the corner. 6P pushing them back. Eddie is still there. Nice 2K to get rid of Eddie. We saw that earlier before. Using the 2K immediately into the roundhouse kick.
Okay, Pierce pressured up. Continue to keep this lockdown here. 2S afterwards. A little bit of a stagger. Steals the turn back. And what an Eddie-less combo there. Amazing conversion.
Chases in the air and gets the counter hit as well.
Wall break here. Goes for the Pierce. 2S. All the way pushed to the wall already. Nice block on the high, but there's the low and the burst. Delayed burst.
Wow, it looked like HowDoIBlock actually stopped a little bit to try and bait it.
The triple overhead not dealt with well enough. HowDoIBlock? Set point.
Round start 2P there, kind of a scary button to press, especially when Giovanna has access to 5H. But gonna get a conversion here with Frog all the way to the corner. The pickup with 2S. Catches the backdash, but didn't believe in it.
Super amorphous to get the shatter here. Breaks through the wall and breaks through the rest of Giovanna's life bar.
I didn't feel all right here. This round start situation, like we say all the time, incredibly important, especially. Potemkin needs to get the extra footing going forward. They do not want to be on the back, and that's exactly why you see the burst right off the bat there from Diegubis. Gonna get a pop buster as well. Starting off incredibly strong, has Ram locked down in the corner, but a gold burst is gonna change all of that.
For the pop buster there, it looks like. It's okay. Gets the connection with the Rekas a couple times in a row. Medic is gonna go for the fast RC, break the wall here.
Super in the game.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a wake-up super here from Diegubis. Goes for the PRC instead. Incredible call out there. Be able to get the grapple and gets another one.
Diegubis on point. 3 pop busters in 1 round. That is not something you see too often in Guilty Gear Strive.
I mean, it's something that you have to be more cautious of too. If Potemkin goes for the hammer stop too close to you, he makes himself negative.
All right, there's the fully charged dust combo in the corner. Gets the wall break. I love to make this backwards, and it actually flashes there with Ram 6P. Gotta get sent through the wall with the double lasers.
Smart from Ram there, knowing that there was a potential for a flick there from Potemkin. He goes for it immediately. Answer it, goes 5D, not gonna spend the burst, not worth the spending. A perfect return for Medic.
Yeah, don't try to be a hero. Diegubis still has burst on deck now. Going to the next game, that's going to be incredibly valuable. They're going to get a chance to mess up here.
Same situation there. I think was trying to go for the flick, but the immediate swing.
And the pressure from Ram structured so well, the PRC to keep it going.
Turn there, look risk gauge, able to jump out, try to go for the normal throw, just press to the wall, and Ram, one of her greatest strengths, just feels unburstable at times.
In the corner, she almost absolutely is, and that's going to be game 1 there to Medic with 2 perfects in a row, just like that.
Yeah, the double perfect. I mean, what an answer for Medic to come back onto that one. And that is that's how most rounds I feel like should go in Potemkin versus Ram. It's just one of those things where Ramlethal is so incredible at controlling the space, controlling the tempo. She really should be in the lead at almost every stage of this match. It's just up to Potemkin. When you find your window, you got to get all the way through it so quickly.
Yeah, like we saw in the very first round, right?
3 pop busters, that's all it takes.
But the problem is also that when Potemkin is locked down by Ramlethal in the corner like that, he's too big to jump out of these sword explosions, right? And he doesn't really have great up-close tools to press out of her pressure. So what we saw was he was just holding all that pressure in the corner, found one chance to jump out, and then immediately got blown up.
If you're getting mauled, though, a back Mega Fist is also a very, very good way to potentially mash out of some pressure strings.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically his DP, right?
I mean, it's as good as some DPs for sure. He's able to force the burst out there. Medic spending the resource, but spending it well.
Yeah, gets caught by the sword here, sent all the way into the corner, and of course, Ramlethal is able to get the combo. Super gonna get the hard knockdown, not looking too good for our hero Potemkin right now.
The 5D to close it. I mean, Medic almost in a bad situation there. The burst came out, both swords were off the table. Diegubis had him. 6P does not combo, had to hold it a little bit longer.
Oh, there's the counter hit. That's going to be a true combo right here. Gets the 2D as well. So much damage. Now the tables are turned. Medic is the one who has to hold the relentless pressure here in the corner. 5D PRC going to get the combo. 6H to break the wall. Not quite enough to kill, even with the blue beat.
God, not getting a kill so huge. Andre, the 420 to the match arena. I see you, homie. Thank you.
That's bullshit blazer. Oh, the 5K. There we go.
Hello, my baby. 5K. Able to break himself out of that one. Jesus.
All right, nice gold burst there. The RC forward.
2D. Oh! Okay, PRC forward. Yep, no burst. Easy confirmed there into the pop buster. 6K into a Garuda, guaranteed. No, goes for the close slash instead.
Yeah, wanted that OTG there, but immediate burst. Medic consistently canceling the second hit of the Rekka. Oh, it flicks the explosion this time. Actually, that allows them to escape the corner.
Yeah, if Ramlethal only has one sword on, you can almost always flick it if she throws it. Unless she's close enough for 2K, which can happen sometimes. And there we go, another back Mega Fist on reversal. The reversal timing back Mega Fist is one of your best tools here.
Just another Garuda into another mix-up there. Can you imagine just blocking something mid-screen and then getting put in a 50-50 mix-up?
Just don't block it, Smile.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a topic we get on every single stream, but I have to say it. Sometimes the best answer to something is if you had to block it and you're like, wow, I blocked it and now I have to do, this is so unfair when I blocked it. Well, like you made an error to have to block it, right? What steps did you take to make it to the point where you're being forced to block this thing, right?
I just backdash because if I get hit, I'm going full screen anyway, and then I'm at advantage.
Unlucky. Go 1-to-1. Try to go for the 2P round start. Knocked down immediately, and the 5D is blocked, but no punish. That's a pop buster if we block fully charged dust from most spacings on most characters.
All right, nice throw here into the corner. Deep run in. Nice backdash into throw there from Diegubis.
Drop the OTG, though. That is crucial.
Wow, that flip actually allowing Ram to swap sides and keep the pressure going yet again. Medic's use of Ram's flip is kind of insane. I don't see a lot of Ramlethals utilize that move the way that Medic is.
And Medic definitely is, I don't know if he's just knowledge checking people who don't know how to deal with it or if he's ahead of the curve, but I definitely agree. I do not see many Ramlethals utilizing this way.
Actually, it was a cross-up that time, but Diegubis was able to block it there.
Pod buster, take your damage. Camera stop. He has meter. I love the backdash,
but it doesn't matter. You're too chunky, and it's the best super in the game, dude.
Best super. It's the best super.
It comes out so fast. It's active literally forever.
Nice block. One hit Rekka this time. Is canceling earlier. Nice little mix-up timing.
So canceling that 6H into the Rekka. Going to spend the RC to keep the pressure going as well. Catches him low.
Another great connection to break the wall here with the double slam. Medic is looking so strong. Good 2P to start this one, but we're going to need a miracle for sure. No swords! I was going to recall them, though. Smart stuff.
Oh, I love the attempt to try Mega Fist. It looked like he was trying to go for Kara Mega Fist.
If that's Kara Mega Fist, it hits it.
Yeah, it would have actually reached. That was a Hail Mary there right at the end. That is 2-1 right now for Medic.
I always forget that she can just recall her swords with that super.
Dang, blasted him so hard, too. It's checking the connection.
Lasered your internet. Oh my god, dude.
Just snipe the router.
Not like this, dude. 2-1. I'll say that Diegubis is playing this matchup very, very well for what it is. As we said before, it's just similar to that like Giovanna versus Faust. This is a very rough matchup for Potemkin. One of his hardest ones for sure. Definitely in his top 3 of the hardest for sure. I mean, Happy Chaos and Axel are definitely harder, but man, Ram is really tough.
Yeah, but right there at the end, you saw that Diegubis is a really quick thinker. Saw that super. That's not a situation you're normally put in.
Yeah.
And was able to gauge, I can go for Kara Mega Fist.
I can make it, yeah.
Unfortunately, just got regular Mega Fist and landed right onto the super, but they had the right idea there.
Same situation there. Medic starting off with jump K into jump D. Really smart stuff. Not canceling the flick this time. It would have worked on the frame trap.
Oh no, not like this. Just getting locked in the corner by canceling out the hits of these Rekkas.
Able to go for the RC this time, continuing the pressure here. Goes into the laser super, but punishes it straight away.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to use that laser super almost as a frame trap.
Nice flick. Got the counter hit. A little too far away. He's able to bait the burst, but doesn't get too much reward for it.
There's a 6P. We're going to get carried all the way to the corner again. RC to swap sides. Love it. Going to maintain the corner positioning as well, but
best super.
Best super in the game. Take a shot every time Ram wakes up with that super. Every time it hits.
That's the same number.
You're right. What am I talking about? And it's
Rekkas throws the sword. Sword is way too far away to get the follow-up though. And nice. Back Mega Fist to break out of the pressure again.
Yep, there's the Garuda pressure. Able to get the counter hit this time. Gonna get the RC full combo here. But it's so, like, when Potemkin has the pressure going, it's working out a lot in Diegubis' favor. But it's so difficult to contest Ram at these neutral situations. She just has way more tools than Potemkin actually does.
Okay, Medic's jumpy style needs to be way more careful, though, because Diegubis caught 100 meter there, and Medic's reaction was to double jump. HPB. Please be careful.
I want to see the HPB. And Diegubis is also consistently canceling the second hit of Rekka into sword throw, and then the one time they go into the third one, Diegubis is actually trying to press. Excuse me, Medic is canceling.
Yeah, not a lot of life left though. Gets the air throw, guarantee Garuda at that point.
Yeah, triple Garuda as well, but slowly pushing out.
Diegubis, be careful, 50 meter.
DRC forward, straight into the pop buster. Has the corner as well. Is it? I was about to say, you need to watch out for the burst there. And has to play this footsies game yet again with Ram, which is so scary.
Well, that's okay, though. A couple more Mega Fits, a couple more touches here. RCs. It's been a weird burst situation here. You got to spend it at some point, though. The wall break. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Ramlethal didn't have enough meter to kill with that. But now you're in such a terrible situation. PRC forward is actually going to get the kill there. Diegubis tying this up 2-2.
Diegubis just like holds on to burst as if it's like a ton of gold, like a literal metric ton of gold. Like how
diamond hands, diamond hands.
Always
boys.
Seems to hold on to it, and it's just I mean, has caught a couple people trying to bait out burst, going for these last second situations. I love that.
Hold the line. And we're going into yet another Game 5 tonight. Almost kind of a surprising Game 5. Medic was able to actually beat TestYourLuck 3-1. So Diegubis putting in a lot of work right now in a very difficult matchup for Potemkin.
Oh, wakes up with the burst though. Block on that. Try to go for the flick, but there's the answer from Medic. That was like intentional bait on that spacing.
Nice backdash there, but gets clipped with the 2S. I love that, using the 2P to finally start poking out.
Okay, good answer from Medic on the first round. Burst still available. Great situation here.
Yeah, but this is set point now for Medic. Just need to play a little bit patiently there.
That's the first slide head we've seen, and it was perfect.
Oh, I love the Mega Fist backwards attempt there. Nice flick there on the sword explosion.
Like that little stagger step into the 6P, goes for the full follow-up with the swords there, punishes with the Mega Fist just to get some better positioning.
Yeah, and didn't actually follow up anything with the Mega Fist because he didn't have to.
Oh, no!
That's what he was scared of. That's why when he hit the Mega Fist the first time, he didn't press anything afterwards, because they were scared of the super.
Oh my god, close slash into Popbuster.
Final
It
round.
seems so simple, but that can only work one. Robert, by the way, $10. Holy moly. Robert, thank you for the $10 contribution.
But here we are, burst is spent, and just like that, Potemkin's not going to have it for the rest of the match. This is the final round in this game.
Close. Over the 2P, not quite there. Good block on the cross-up.
All right, there's a knockdown into the corner here. Yet again, Diegubis put in a really scary situation. Are we going to see a PRC? We see an RC actually to go forward and keep the pressure going.
Ay, the stagger comes through, not enough to kill. Yeah, doesn't have the meter. Okay, a couple more situations to go. Megafit's back at round start. And there's the air throw from Medic to get the stop. Oh, Ramlethal. What a closeout.
What a stressful set to watch.
Seriously, but really well played.
Chaos versus Zato. Now this is also another interesting matchup as well. Like we said, winning that first round start interaction is so incredibly important, and Happy Chaos has no defense. So Zato, a character with an oppressive offense here, it is that snowball style of matchup, right?
For sure, it's gonna go for Amorphous though. Amorphous closes most of the gap there, forced to block, but unfortunately since the gunshot hit, it didn't do too much for him.
Yeah, the reason why he'll throw out Amorphous there, if he was a little bit closer, it would have worked, is if Happy Chaos starts to reload or tries to throw out a curse afterwards, the Amorphous actually will catch him. But Zato, also a character with a pretty slow movement speed, so trying to get out of this situation is incredibly tough. Because one thing you have to know is that Oppose doesn't really do anything for you in this matchup.
Yeah, it's very true. It's really, really difficult to deal with it. I mean, how do I block? Unfortunately, the namesake is going to make this matchup even more difficult because a lot of it comes down to patience. When Happy Chaos curses you and makes you block one gunshot from full screen, you're committed to the gig. You have to go for those dash blocks.
And how do I block getting hit by Happy Chaos' strongest counter hit starter there, the gun pull out. But able to actually bring this back, pushing him into the corner. Going to go ahead and reset the pressure with the sword and keep little Eddie going. But Smitty's defense has just been on point right now. The risk gauge is nearly maximum. Next hit is a mortal counter.
Yeah, was able to get the YRC to break out of the corner, pack the mid-screen. Smitty shooting him up. That is the first game in the books. A really, really difficult matchup for Zato. I think this is one of the only top tiers that Zato has a huge issue with. This is a very difficult matchup for sure.
Yeah, we've talked about it before, before even Happy Chaos released that Zato has a hard time against zoners. Like, we always said that Axel's a really good matchup against Zato, right? Because he can poke out little Eddie from so far away and keep Zato out because Zato doesn't have a great air approach and he's pretty slow on the ground. Well, I mean, Happy Chaos is just a zoner turned up to 11. He doesn't even have to decide where he's going to zone. He just pulls out the gun and shoots you.
Shout out to Kyle coming through with a $5 contribution to the Matcherino. Kyle, as always, thank you for the support. Appreciate everybody who's been coming through for the Matcherino. Again, 100% of the funds to the Matcherino go all straight to the players' pockets. So we appreciate you guys supporting that and making sure everybody gets paid the way that they deserve to for sure.
Right now, this matchup is looking a lot like Time Crisis 4. There's a lot of light gun shooting here.
I love Time Crisis.
I do.
This is making this more enjoyable for me to watch.
Bro, you got to point down to reload every time.
Oh, what an air throw, though.
Little mistiming on the meaty there. Tries to go for another air throw again, but Smitty able to get the tech this time. Smitty's defense in the corner here actually gets clipped by the 5H, but HowDoIBlock didn't have any meter or any Eddie to actually confirm off of it, and he's just going to get shot back out to full screen again.
Okay. And that honestly is the hardest part about this matchup, I think, is that if Zato ever gets to the wall and gets into a position to break the wall, if you don't break the wall with meter, it's objectively bad that you even broke the wall.
Yeah,
like it's so difficult. You have to keep yourself in a positive situation.
It's pretty much over, right?
Yeah.
If you break the wall against Happy Chaos.
Without meter, yes.
Especially
absolutely.
if Happy Chaos still has burst. And this is such a scary situation to be in. It's so difficult for HowDoIBlock. We were joking earlier, like, you just got to keep moving forward. Wait, HowDoIBlock is doing the correct thing.
Yeah, this is definitely right. Goes with the 2S, finally makes it to the wall. Is able to find the command, though. This is the kind of pressure that you need.
Needs to be able to actually get the mix-up landing here with little Eddie, but the wake-up burst. Oh, tries to breaking the wall to get some space. I love the idea there. It gets caught in the air, and there's the Deus Ex Machina to take game 2 here for Smitty.
Also, Osmosis, actually, I see in the chat saying that he does have the wall slump combos. I haven't seen any Zatos be able to actually execute, well, not necessarily execute consistently, more just, I haven't seen any of them find the positions to get them rolling. It's hard, because you can't incorporate Frog, right? Because you take them off their feet.
Yeah, exactly. Like Osmosis said, only if they're grounded. In a lot of Zato's cases, his combos, like with 2H or picking them up OTG with 2S, most of his combos put them airborne.
Drunkard Shade 5D delay P. Okay, that's kind of sick. So first hit Pierce, that makes sense. Unfortunately, I mean, not a lot of time to figure that out here. Smitty, he's about to run out.
Yeah, and HowDoIBlock backdashing there at round start, a really risky option. The further away you put yourself from Happy Chaos, the more dangerous it is. And he actually catches him coming out of the break the wall there with the gunshot. And that's a round gone. We are on set point now for Smitty. Actually, no, not quite death. HowDoIBlock has one chance left.
Oh, 2S gets beaten out as if it wasn't enough. His footsies are pretty good. Not bad normals in that mid-range situation. 2D to start. Opts into the rush down at this point. HowDoIBlock push to the corner. Half the life gone, but now has pressure.
This is the most we've been able to see HowDoIBlock actually get done, but immediately Smitty with the burst once he hits the corner. Oh, actually able to get the combo here, and combo straight in.
But didn't break the wall with the super, so now it's a problem. Goes for the curse, PRC's backwards. Amorphous is going to come out, but I don't know how much it's going to really get done.
Oh, did he hit with the 2H there? Yes, he did, okay. The 2H kind of blended in with Amorphous. It was hard to see. Tries to go for the overhead mix-up into the low. 5D actually gets blocked, and it's so difficult to actually mix up someone like Smitty right now. He's been blocking everything.
Go for Amorphous again. Tries to throw the curse, jumps back with the FD. All you gotta do is build a little bit of space, but it's gonna be able to chip that one out. So now, taking the round, maybe gonna be able to get the game here.
Both of those Amorphouses worked out so incredibly well. The first one forced him to jump, and the second one forced him to put away the gun. Able to actually get the approach that he needed. A great couple counter hits here. Gonna be able to break the wall. Has to throw out the Pierce right away.
But again, you're back into the minigame now. Throws out the curse, gets shot once, back to full screen. Smitty, full control.
Trying to summon Eddie there, but you just can't do that when Happy Chaos has the gun out. All right, there's another Amorphous. Gonna force him to put the gun away. And he's able to get the counter hit bar slash as well.
Okay. Comes up, the burst comes out, but he's so difficult to burst against. Continues to take the shots here. Smitty looking so good. And just one more will do it. Oh, and Smitty, 3-0.
Yep. Moving forward here in top. Yeah, it's all about that spacing game. And also, both these characters have really strong strike throw games, right? Kai, a pretty great strike throw game, especially in the corner. I mean, the Kai special is running full screen and throwing them. But so far, Daze putting in work right here. Going for a lot of staggered pressure with those close slashes.
2S, 6-piece through the fireball, very smart. Ooh, plus frames on the flip kick there. Double dash forward into the 6P and steals the turn with the spiral arrow, but chooses to back off afterwards.
Nice 2K2D though from max range. And starting some stagger pressure with close slashes of his own. That was 4 close slashes in a row, and Daze did not even press. +4 on that unblock.
Close slash afterwards, 2S. That's what we were talking about from Kai. Able to pressure and harass so effectively. Breaks the wall with RTL.
Gets a safe jump into a throw.
Oh my
man.
God, and then just sticks her. He goes dummy, pokes her with the ruler.
Stupid.
Jeez, man. Nice call out from Flash.
A great just block there too on the spiral arrow, but got caught with the counter hit afterwards. That is plus. Even with the just block, you have to throw it.
His pressure in the corner, though, has been incredible when they're able to get it started, but Flash just breaking out again.
That's why you see Flash going for those close slash resets. He's not just trying to hit you with close slash, he's trying to catch that backdash with close slash, which is going to give Kai massive damage.
Mac meter available for both players now. RC comes out immediately from Giovanna as we go for the flip kick extension. One more touch will do it.
And there it is. Doesn't even need the super. He's going to press the 5K, stick him through the wall. Oh, wow. 2D actually trading with Foudre art there? That was interesting. 2D has such a massive hitbox.
It really, really does. It out again, able to get the hit, burst immediately. Jump in, air-to-air trade, not in your favor as the Kai, especially at this point when the 5K anti-air, but drops it again.
You have the OTG with the Foudre arc. Tried to reset the pressure after the 5K, but Daze was ready for it. Just a little too risky there from FlashMetroid. Why wouldn't Daze press? You have so much health.
I will say, too, what a switch up, because FlashMetroid, less than 2 minutes earlier, FlashMetroid made Giovanna just kind of concede and block 4 close slashes in a row. So it's not out of the realm of possibility to expect some kind of defensive play at that point, because that's all that Giovanna had shown the whole set so far.
It's absolutely true, trying to condition, right? But at the end, Daze just with the adaptation.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Backing up and going for the 5H at that round start, trying to get the big money moves.
I mean, honestly preying on Kai's predictability at that point. I mean, 6P is a great answer from him.
But dash forward 5K into throw might be the best tick throw in the game. It leaves her so close to, and there's the counter hit 5H straight to the spinning dog kick. It is going to kill with a perfect here for Daze. 7 golden letters.
The one hit into super, something that we don't see as often. But I mean, these are 2 of the best characters at getting it done.
Oh, you just know Giovanna players are buffering super whenever they hit 5H. Absolutely.
Dashed up, we're getting a little bit of a trade there. 6P ignores the fireball, continuing to just not let that meter or that shock state come on, but there's the knockdown.
Catching the backdash there with the 2S though, gonna get a nice conversion, but the burst comes out from Daze.
Okay.
FlashMetroid with the burst of his own to push Daze back into the corner, able to block the cross-up as well, punished with the stun dipper.
Chooses not the PRC there, wasn't expecting him to kill, I believe, at that point then. Goes for ride the lightning, does he get the full confirm? And he does. It looked like there was the potential for it to be an OTG, but it was just quick enough.
Yeah, and close enough to the corner too as well to get that wall break for the kill. Speaking of wall breaks, we're about to see one real soon from Daze if he gets one more touch. Tries to dash forward there with the DP. All right, great escape there from FlashMetroid, especially using the FD to stall their air movement.
Side flip kick, counter hit, good amount of damage down, gets another one. Fast RC is dealt with, but not for long enough. Able to break the wall as FlashMetroid. And after the shatter, it's going to even the set count up. I really like the couple decisions in a row from Flash to cash out there, especially the fast RC. You've got them against the wall. You've got the pressure on. Blood is in the water, and the wall health is very clearly so low.
Yeah, one thing about FlashMetroid's Kai is they play so smooth, right? It feels seamless into all the different pressure and all the different combos. And shouts to Lukada FGC for the subscription, 5 months.
Luke, appreciate you, man. Good to see you, dude. I hope to see you in some of these brackets soon. I hope you're still playing May. I need some of that Dolphin stuff.
We haven't seen May in a long time.
5K, a little bit of pressure. Got the shock state applied. Jumps backwards. And a little bit of trade, so neutral reset.
Actually trying to play neutral 5H as well, which is kind of risky. Giovanna is such a great character at whiff punishes with her speed.
Okay, nice cash backwards. Far enough for stun dipper. Tried. He knew the backdash was coming.
Absolutely, but there's a clean throw. FlashMetroid, if you hear us. Oh my god! Was he trying to burst his burst there?
I don't know.
Because he got a counter hit. He got a counter hit and
so
immediately went into gold burst.
Oh my god, perfection. I mean, if you're a Kai player, you have max meter, you're 1/3 screen away, your brain inputs one thing only.
Yeah, he slid right into that dog, right into death.
Space, 6P, into the spiral arrow, max confirmed there to break the wall, uses the super as well just to make sure, wants that as much frame advantage as possible afterwards.
Yeah, gonna get the safe jump here. Nice backdash there into the 5H, doesn't get the wall bounce though.
Okay.
Yeah, FlashMetroid on point there with the 2K2D, able to catch the backdash this time. And the burst coming, so Daze has burst every single time at the 6H. Before the 6H is able to get the wall bounce, FlashMetroid needs to be able to sniff that out.
Okay.
2D, OTG, there's the counter hit 6H.
Dead?
No meter this time.
Oh, drops a combo, gets the throw still.
Yo, that's an American reset.
I was thinking he was dead on the combo. 6H starter? Jump back, close flash. Played a little bit. Love the backdash.
And there's a nice whiff punish. Wake up DP, first one we've seen for FlashMetroid. starting to incorporate a little bit more of the toolkit here. But a safe jump from Giovanna and keeping the turn with that flip kick.
I love tapping that FD2 on the float. Able to get the punish there. Throws a DP, I believe, and then 6P's a backdash.
Yeah, and immediately creating some space.
Okay, nice pressure. Giovanna coming in clutch, 2-1. Flash is falling behind here. I mean, daze is just making hard reads. It's hard to like pinpoint anything else. The neutral like flow is very similar to how it's been in all of these games. The big changeup is just daze has gotten an incredible, crazy counter hit that has just absolutely vamped the burst out of Flash twice.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a great thing to say, especially like what someone in the chat said, saying that daze is like freestyling. They really are.
Yeah.
It is that hard read. They're playing like a boxer character, which is the archetype that Giovanna most resembles, right? Weaving in and out, fishing for those massive counter hits and getting nice confirms off of them.
That's amazing just block there from FlashMetroid, but daze recognizes it and staggers and dashes forward again to steal the turn back. Like this early burst, really good call, I think. Oh, and what a mash!
Yeah, 5P into 6P immediately to stuff out, pushing FlashMetroid all the way to the corner as well here. Nice DP trade, going to maintain corner positioning. Tries to go for that 2D, but Flash able to escape.
Don't you dare tell me she doesn't have a real DP after that. Come on. Nice gold burst, incredible wake up there. Plenty of meter now, went for the DP, gets the instant overhead off of it. Don't you dare, if I ever see anyone ever complaining about that DP again,
it's not a good wake-up reversal,
dude.
but it is good for catching people in the air.
So strong. Able to get the trade there. The 2D comes out. Nice backdash, though. I love coming up for air. So important as Giovanna player to know when to get off the gas.
And these 6Ps through these fireballs have been doing so much work here for daze. What a great 2D as well.
Okay. Has the meter. Choose the backdash again. Nice block on that one.
All right, Rana's kick turns over. All right, finally another wake-up DP. That's only the second one we've actually seen for FlashMetroid. Going to get hit by a counter hit.
Oh, no. Burst from way too far away, and it's just
No
able to kill
way.
coast to coast on the combo. 3-1. For Nagoriyuki still. There's actually been a bunch of testaments, actually, Ashen. The VOD's going to be up on YouTube coming up soon, or you can check it out now if you're a sub.
Here we go.
Clone.
Immediately going right through oppose there with the clone. We're already up to nearly max blood here for TestYourLuck. Great blocking though already on that 5T, but gets clipped by the low.
Oh, love that 5K. Fortunately, like we said, the blood gauge is very high, and that means Osmosis can kind of run wild in this pressure. BRC down.
And this is Eddie-less pressure going on here right now. TestYourLuck still not able to escape.
Look at the blood gauge. What's he going to do about it? Just to break the wall there with the 2H 50 meter available. The block out there. One hit pierce into the drill. And that's the problem. Drunkard, he jumps it. He's in.
Yeah, utilizing that super jump. Nagoriyuki's super jump has such a great arc on it. Tries to actually go for the reset there and is going to get thrown after the YRC. Backdash? He calls backdash with it? Absolutely.
He's dead. He just dies.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god, dude. And that all came down to, I hate to say I told you so. He drunkards once. The first drunkard, he dashes past it. He's in. Nothing Osmosis can do.
Yeah, and in a situation like this, it's also incredibly tough for Zato to get anything done. There's the 5K counter hit, gonna get a full combo here. I think that might be dead yet again. Oh yeah, it is. And just like that, TestYourLuck. That was less than a 10-second round.
That's how the matchup can go too, and that is why I think that the Nagoriyuki players who say this is a very bad matchup are a little over-exaggerated. Because it is tougher. It is tougher for Nagoriyuki, but there's always that chance, right? I mean, we talk about it. There's characters in every game. Street Fighter 4, Abel, he step kicks you once, he's in. He can just run you over, right? Characters like that. G in Street Fighter 5 just gets to you once, it can just be over. Nagoriyuki, if he makes you block one far slash and he has 50 meter to cancel, you could just lose the round regardless of where the other resources are.
Yeah, any matchup against Happy Chaos is so volatile because of just the amount of pressure and damage that Nagoriyuki can actually throw out. Did I say Happy Chaos a second?
You did.
I was reading the chat. You know what I mean, Nagoriyuki. And this pressure is already starting off really strong here for TestYourLuck. Has him in the corner, 6H gonna break the wall.
Yeah, good situation here. Still has burst available too. Like the backdash. Beyblade comes out, but he's able to get away from it again.
And the moment Eddie gets summoned, he just throws out the clone and super jumps behind it, and there's a perfect.
Osmosis had to know the blood gauge too. It was going to pop when he landed. It was actually hit max while he was in midair there, so that was a guaranteed pop at that point, but was unable to go for the anti or just block.
And TestYourLuck already at level 3 blood now.
There we go. Good use of Drunkard there with Eddie on with Zato with his feet on the ground.
Getting a combo right into the sword to keep the Eddie pressure going. There's a nice pickup as well. Catches him anti-air with the far slash and gets a full conversion here.
Anti-air far slash into the pickup with Pierce. Not something you see as often. Your forward found the hit. Does it again. Finds the bite. It's party time.
Breaks the wall here, and the blood is still going down. He's just going to throw out all these special moves. Immediately bursts there and gets the dust combo into RC.
Beyblade close the gap too. Not going to fully combo there. One hit of Pierce on a standing opponent. Does not work out, but that is going to...
No, the frog actually isn't able to hit the second time. And the burst comes out. He's going to dash up and bite him. And TestYourLuck going up 2-0 right now. What a tragic burst there at the end from Osmosis. He panicked just a little bit too much.
Of all the choices to make too for the punish, he said...
I'm going to bite you.
I bite you. Oh my god, dude. What a one to pick. So production looked at me. He did it, not me.
That's a statement. That's a statement there to make at the end.
Osmosis. There's been a couple rounds that have been very, very close, but TestYourLuck has been just barely able to carve his way out of these.
TestYourLuck is trying to speed run this matchup right now once he gets to grand finals. Oh no, counter hit DP right at the start. Wrap it up.
Yeah, he's going to have to burst there. Try to go for the Drunkard, unfortunately, with Eddie gone. Trying to go for invite hell for pressure.
All right, there's the frog, able to get the low with the backdash and a throw as well. TestYourLuck. There's the RC out dash upwards, goes for the low this time.
2K2D into the 6H twice in a row. He said, I've got him in the infinite.
Yep, and that is set point now here for TestYourLuck. In this round start situation, you do not want to contest if you are Zato, exactly. Starts to back up and immediately throws out the opposed.
Jump over, invite hell continues to plague the feet here of TestYourLuck. Goes for the jump in, and the empty low is so effective, but didn't have Eddie summoned actually. Missed out on a ton of damage, even though the wall is broken now.
Yep, still able to get that 5D and get the combo. Little Eddie is gone though. Zato is just gonna have to back up until Eddie comes back. I love that, utilizing the 5P and 2P and then immediately cashing out on your meter because you have the positive bonus. You're gonna build it back anyway, and Osmosis is able to take that round.
Yeah, sword into the frog, so smart. Almost there with the burst too. Fukio backwards after the Beyblade, continuing to apply this pressure here, but resetting. And Osmosis has recognized the win con here. Weathers the storm with this beginning now. All you have to do is just let your risk gauge get down. You have the advantage now.
5E, there's the burst though. Fukio's forward straight into the invite hell.
Invite hell is so good at controlling that space to stop Fukio as well, something we have to talk about in this matchup.
And I love that ending the combos there as well with the sword, but the YRC is going to get rid of little Eddie and TestYourLuck moving in.
So surprised to see no jump there at the beginning from Osmosis. What discipline on the defense.
Trade with Eddie. Let's go for that jump in yet again. Oh no, so smart there from TestYourLuck, going out the 5H, knowing he was going to try and contest afterwards, but there's the command grab and TestYourLuck is dead here. Osmosis putting a point on the board.
Yeah. Command grab, one of the best possible options you can do. If you don't have Eddie, command grab is with 100% certainty the best option you can do to get damage there. Just the animation takes so long, and in situations where you can still take and take damage from things, the gauge will continue to drain. So his life bar is just draining that entire command throw animation.
Yeah, and that was a great call out there from TestYourLuck towards the end of the round, where he 5H'd the opposed, knowing that most Zato players are going to want to do Drunkard and send Eddie to the other side after you hit oppose and immediately Beyblading afterwards to get that counter hit. Trying to go for that DP again at round start. Forcing the burst here. Able to fly his way out to mid-screen as well. And then, yeah, again, that's 2 for 2 there. Opposed straight into 5H, and it's starting to work out here for Osmosis.
The double 2H to break the wall. Look at the life bar now, 50 meter. Forced to block here, but it's not too consequential of a block as he's able to escape almost immediately. And another 5H to beat out the attempt at pressure.
Yeah, Osmosis is really leaning into oppose 5H a lot right now, and it's working out so well.
Dude.
But TestYourLuck finally able to adapt, immediately going into RC to catch him out of the startup frames.
Yeah, genius use of the meter from both players as Osmosis goes for that super dash. Was a little too close to the sun though. Afterwards, gets the 5P into the RC, extends it a little bit longer, but not a lot of damage here. And the blood pop comes through. Osmosis does just long enough of a combo to get the kill.
And Osmosis is slowly starting to learn and adapt. And you're already seeing the counter adaptation though from TestYourLuck, and you had that meter ready immediately going into the RC. But with no meter on deck, it's an incredibly powerful tool for Osmosis.
Into the round of applause there. 2Ks into the 2Ds, able to extend a little bit, jumps over the pressure. Blood gauge now for TestYourLuck after the YRC, not looking too great here.
Catches the jump attempt there with the frog, but a nice goal burst here from TestYourLuck. Double Fukio forward, gonna get that pressure going. PRC straight into the bite. This is gonna be a wall break. No, actually decides not to break the wall, instead keeps him there with the C.
And again, even a better situation because the wall doesn't break there. TestYourLuck is able to cash out, take the damage. Final round potentially.
Yeah, that 6H there to maintain the corner positioning was so smart.
Burst gets stolen, oppose comes through though, so this is gonna, the great equalizer here is Eddie with that oppose.
Oppose 5H putting in so much work. Take some notes, Zato mains, for this matchup.
Jumped after the YRC, knew that bite was one of the only win conditions there. Invite Hell, able to summon Eddie, gonna break the wall for sure, but instead goes for the reset. I love the play, but it backfires.
Back up against the wall now. Luckily, Nagoriyuki does not have any meter to work with. Zato has just built up 50 bar. Yep, there's the sword. Keep it going.
Forced to burst, but it's way too far. Osmosis. Game 5, TestYourLuck getting pushed to the limit this week.
We might be seeing a reverse 3-0 against TestYourLuck. That is kind of crazy to see.
I mean, we all have to, I hate a broken record, but we have to say it like we always do. You're going into this game against TestYourLuck in his best form here.
Yes.
The close sets are where he plays the best here. 2-2, game 5.
The Zenkai boost is starting now, right?
Yeah,
He's
I
only
mean,
growing in power.
The round opening situation is going to decide almost everything, I think. Here, TestYourLuck has the advantage. Osmosis, all you have to do is just escape, and jump back is more than good enough.
And not only was it a jump back, it was a super jump back to make sure that they could also avoid the DP.
Unfortunately, yeah, evading did not do too much in the end. The fast RC into the 6H is not enough to kill.
And has plenty of blood to go for clone. Fukio forward, absolutely. Catches him trying to backdash there, and that is a perfect set point now for TestYourLuck.
Yeah, at that point of TestYourLuck, you're just spamming special moves to try and go for the chip, honestly.
Oh, the Fukio backwards, the bait, out the burst there. What a nice combo, too. Give him the stanky leg.
Good 5Ks in a row, counter hit trade. He finds another normal throw, breaks the wall with the 6H. Positive bonus here. TestYourLuck, one hit away.
And it is with a counter hit Beyblade there to close it out. TestYourLuck going up 3-2.
You can kind of run him over.
Yeah, Potemkin is just a really heavy momentum-based character, right? One Potemkin buster in the entire match swings in Potemkin's favor, but they need to get to that point first. And right now, we're seeing why this is bad. Giovanna is just so quick with such a strong strike throw game, already off the bat with a spinning dog kick.
Yeah, Potemkin, as I said before, is great in CQC, but when he is the one setting the pace, when he is getting rushed down, he can have some problems here. Tried to go for the trade heavily in Giovanna's favor, but now there's the hit. That's all you need as the Potemkin to get back into this. Gets the burst immediately.
And I get this backwards there. Tries to go, oh, a 6P to beat it out. And shouts to Metasit for the subscription. Tier 1, thank you so much.
Is that Medic was playing earlier today? Because you're nasty, by the way, if you're the same person. Oh, absolutely
God,
a punish every time. You can never end in Tatsu. You just can't do it.
Well, that's going to be a knowledge check there for daze. They just learned right now, right?
Block there. No, not on that, though. You have to beat that clean when it happens. Otherwise, you're holding the pressure.
Yeah, that is it is plus on block, which allows Giovanna to keep going with the turn. Oh my god, tries to go for the DP there, but just a little too high with the jumping T.
Love the flick. 2S continuing the pressure here.
All right, Megafist backwards, creating a little bit of space. Yeah, this footsies game with that 2S is so strong right now. But speaking of an S button, dash bar slash from Giovanna is so oppressive. Oh,
yeah, you're literally never blocking that.
Bro, you're like 10 stories tall.
See, trying to go for the 5K. Immediately with the pressure, the dash up 2S. Daze in complete control there. And never got knocked off kilter, even when they got pressured out, even when Potemkin got the advantage. It can be scary, but you got to be brave for mother, you know?
Yeah, what you guys saw at the end there, though, was it was dash up DP, PRC. The DP leaves Giovanna airborne, so she was immediately able to go into JK, cancel into another JK for the fuzzy, and Potemkin is so big that, like you said, you're not blocking that. It's not happening.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to know, know that there's a potential quadruple overhead coming, or you're just dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god, in neutral. That's my favorite type of footsies.
Oh, but a wake-up goal burst here from Daze. Has a fun. Giovanna is buffed right now with defense.
Oh, dude, dash up DP so smart. Stop the Mega Fist.
Yeah, and I love that immediately going into the spinning dog kick here. Gonna get the knockdown and the positive bonus.
Grab that PRC, found the knockdown, dashes up. Gotta be careful to wake up super here. Air to air comes through from Giovanna.
Pushing all the way to the corner as well. Fast charge 5D, and that's gonna close out the round here with all of their meter.
So the double red RC, very smart. Good, effective use of the meter here. Daze trying to make it 2 in a row in a hurry.
Yep, keeping those plus frames. You saw that counter there. Diegubis is trying to press after those situations. You can't do that. You have to press before. You have to stuff her out of it.
Oh, good second jump there. So smart from Daze. Couldn't get the burst out, but wanted the gold burst, I think.
And the patience here from Daze as well, just to stand there a couple character lengths away, holding down back, waiting to see what Diegubis wants to do. Yeah, had to spend the RC there or else they were going to get hit by Pop Buster. And actually drops the combo. Nice Mega Fist backwards to the PRC. And the true combo there. Straight into the Pop Buster. Doesn't have the meter though to swap sides with it, so Giovanna's going to get tossed full screen.
6H, what a call out. Got to go for the shoulder, a little too far away. Steals the turn with the spiral arrow. Guaranteed punish, went for the 2P. I have forced to assume that's just an execution error. Definitely didn't mean to just go for the 2P. There's way more rewarding things you can do. 2K, 2D. Depending on spacing, you can go for Carl Pop Buster. Had to have been a mess up.
Yeah, just a really tragic situation there, but they're still in it here. Daze is only up 2-0 right now.
Switch up is going to have to be massive here. We just got to find more. I mean, I think a lot of the ideas are correct. It's more just about this playstyle from Daze is hard to adjust to. I wouldn't call what Daze is doing standard. Like you said, very free form is the best way I've heard it put so far.
Another counter hit DP there. Going to get a full combo all the way to the corner. I love that. Actually doesn't go for the second hit, knowing that it'll wall splat. Wants to drop Potemkin in the corner, maintain that wall position, and to get one more mix-up. But runs right into a 5H slide head.
Love that 2S to cover the options on the backdash there. Was going to get a full combo. Good burst. We've seen no Aegis from this Potemkin. Hasn't even needed it here as the Pop Buster comes out.
Diegubis taking that round there. We've seen so many Pop Busters tonight. I am satisfied. I'm full.
I'm not quite full.
There's a nice burst, though, pushing back to mid-screen.
The back Mega Fist there, preemptively to stop the special move. Unfortunately, does not work out in Daze. Back into the pressure here. Trying to take the round with the backdash. Diegubis had to have been an execution error again. Had him on stilts and goes for the back Mega Fist here. Daze continuing to be completely unfazed.
Yeah, holding on to that meter as well. Doesn't even go into the spinning dog kick. Just wants the one more touch into RC.
Nice pressure. RC immediately. 2S works out beautifully. Nice little stagger.
Backing up. Daze is in such a dangerous situation. One more touch and that's it. Oh, the Mega Fist backwards, and it actually is able to get the counter hit even after the PRC. Counter hit. Goes for a second one. 2D. No! Tries to go for the pod buster.
I love the idea from Diegubis so much, but Daze mashing there is masterclass. I love that. So smart.
Well, I mean, there's no reason not to. Potemkin's either going to go for the 2D and your mash doesn't even matter, or they're going to try to go for pod buster and then you mash out.
Block string guaranteed. Nice trade.
Yeah, able to keep them in the corner with that trade. 6K straight into flip. I love this use of 6K right now from Diegubis to keep stealing back their turns.
Oh, a little too far for the punish there with the gold burst. Diegubis taking around here 2-1. I mean, getting that game is huge. And like you said, that was just 6K the movie.
Yes. Yeah, throwing out 6K one after another because Daze was just holding down back. Too afraid of Garuda to really attempt to try anything, or afraid of any kind of anti-air there. We haven't even seen Daze go for the anti-air grab, right? But just, yeah. I mean, excuse me, Diegubis go for the anti-air grab, but Daze just really too scared to try and escape.
Oh my god. Think twice, he says.
That is, how many rounds are Pop assists has that been so far?
Quite a few for sure. Good block on this one though. Max meter available. He's going straight back in with the 6Ks, it looks like.
Yeah, nice counter hit 6P though. And even when you're blocking Giovanna, the way that Giovanna structures her pressure, she's pushing you so far to the corner just during these block strings.
Okay. Oh, cross-up comes through though. So we were talking about big characters. Left, right's gonna be harder to block.
Oh, goes for the low this time, but doesn't get a conversion off of it. Yeah, last time we saw that mix-up there from Daze, they went for the double overhead.
Fist tried to go for the whip punish there. Daze was aware. Gold burst wake up.
Wow, actually canceling that 5K into the DP there to beat up the armor of the Hammer Fist. Or Hammerfall.
Nice backdash on the 2S. Playing a lot here. Danger penalty starting to add up, but it doesn't matter. Daze. Danger penalty be damned. Gets aggressive once again. Game point.
Round start pressing 5K. Not content to get pop bustered again. Going to get a full conversion here. Yep, the wall break is going to happen whether they like it or not this time.
Nice knockdown. Risky choice for sure. Mashes that 2P. Able to jump out of the Garuda though. Very smart.
I love that patience as well. Tries to go for the Kara pop buster, but Daze able to backdash out of the way here. It just goes for a deep jump. It tried to bait out the burst too. Spent all that meter for nothing.
First comes out naturally, able to get a decent amount of damage down. Pressure's on, it finds the throw.
And that is something that Daze has not actually leaned in very much that set. Just
here we go.
Yep, HowDoIBlock up against TestYourLuck here. Of course, HowDoIBlock playing their favorite song, back to team.
TestYourLuck is coming out of having already played against this matchup, so it's warmed up in the situation.
Yeah, fresh there, a nice 2S 5H punish as well, and a 6H to beat out the 5P mash there from HowDoIBlock. All right, getting the wall break here with the sword as well.
Another great choice here. Goes in for the frog for the meaty. Went for the second one. Immediately comes out. The YRC breaks Eddie. He's just going to choose to fly away. Yeah,
and super jumping too to try and gain some space, but not going to throw out any of the buttons there. There's a burst out too from TestYourLuck.
Yeah, look at the blood gauge now. Not a lot of situations to be able to fight out of this one. Goes for the sword in the air. It does not win out. One more touch, and there's the 5D. Great call.
And that's an easy first round there for TestYourLuck, playing incredibly well.
Oh my god.
No. GG easy. How many close slashes can you fit in a combo? Is this May?
Yeah, I was about to ask. Where's the dolphin?
And that's already a good 50% combo down on Zato.
In for the double overhead, makes it work, breaks the wall with the sword. Max, Eddie Gates coming. Doesn't break the wall actually. It just slumps him.
That's actually so good here for Zato, but there's the YRC, and little Eddie is gone. Fukio backwards and then forward, forcing the burst out of HowDoIBlock.
Smart stuff from block there to go for it. Goes for the Pierce. Immediately jumps away from the Fukio. PRC is spent for the jump. He's able to evade again.
And you saw this before. Before in the last matchup, HowDoIBlock is starting to incorporate it too, which is the opposed straight into 5H, and it worked out there. Able to actually get the command grab too.
I mean, yeah, having all this footage to be able to see very, obviously pretty recent TestYourLuck footage versus Zato. Able to get the hit again. Same mix-up.
It's working out so well. It's almost like the kryptonite against TestYourLuck. Oh, the frog cross-up would break the wall.
Hit, spends the RC, 2H, summons Eddie back to mid-screen. 5D is able to connect but doesn't combo.
Yeah, that was really good there from TestYourLuck, being able to actually recognize the situation. The 2H, unfortunately, pushed TestYourLuck behind it, so he wasn't able to get the combo, but he was able to recover it and push him all the way to the corner and take the first game here.
So good showing for sure. I mean, we've seen this exactly, though, before. TestYourLuck falling a little bit behind. Really, really good stuff from Block. And like you said, implementing very early on one of the key points that Osmosis was getting the most hits from, which was oppose, micro step forward, and then just karate chops 5H.
Yeah.
Just push it with no regard.
It works out so well, evidently. TestYourLuck starting off with the DP at round start, trying to go for the big cash damage.
There it is again. The answer, oppose comes through. Once you start leaning into oppose, though, and TestYourLuck recognizes it, it's going to start going Fukio forward and throw, Fukio forward into bite. He's going to start leaning into those throws a little more often.
You see TestYourLuck trying to chase down HowDoIBlock, not to let him escape the corner, but getting put in by a well-placed 5P. Gonna break the wall here as well with the sword, getting back that Eddie gauge and getting the hard knockdown. But the YRC is going to get rid of little Eddie. Unfortunately, TestYourLuck doesn't have any meter to chase down HowDoIBlock. That was so incredibly smart. Little Eddie is gone, so you just run away.
So the sword is going to continue to cash out here. Dude, making the risk gauge a little too high, but there's the press out. TestYourLuck gets the hit, dashes forward, but misses out on the rest of the pressure here. Dude, Block's decisions to get out of these block screens are incredible. He said, I'll answer the question for you. You just don't. You just do everything you can to never be in the situation. He has super jumped out of strings from TestYourLuck like multiple times.
Yeah, and super jumping yet again there at round start just to avoid any of the pressure that Nagoriyuki is going to start off with. Close slash is going to force out the burst here. It works every time. It works every time.
10 million% hit rate for sure. Goes for the stop, waits out, knew the blood was going to pop and casually chills.
Yep, able to get the kill there too. HowDoIBlock going up 2-0 right now against TestYourLuck. But, Proxy, we have seen this story before.
I mean, I thought the game crashed when they both just stood there perfectly still staring at each other. And then I just see all of a sudden Nago goes, ugh. okay, it was blood.
I'm dying.
Oh, man, 2-0. I think that the scariest thing about this for TestYourLuck is these two games have been so fast that he has not gotten a lot of data, to be honest with you. He has really not seen enough interactions to have like a really, really informed game plan at this point. He needs to start making some big decisions and in a hurry because this continues to win these situations.
He's able to actually bite him the moment that he lands. There's a dash of 2K, 2D. And the 5H right into the Beyblade here.
Okay, a little bit of a delay as he continues to poke out. 2P not going to work out.
Able to hit him with the final hit, though. HowDoIBlock was expecting something else to come out there, and TestYourLuck is going to take that round pretty decisively as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the luck factor.
It sounds BM when you say it like that, but I like it.
All right, trying to backdash there, but getting caught by the Eddie drills. Nice pickup there with the 2S as well.
With the 6H, half the life gone. TestYourLuck, one more bad decision could spell the end of this round. Burst comes out from Block.
All right, yep, yet another pickup there with the 2S. Going to utilize Frog, break the wall with sword like we've seen so many times before.
So guaranteed meaty here from him, and now it can go, as soon as he runs out of Eddie, he can a sword.
And
so
he actually meated with Frog.
As soon as he can go, as soon as he gets space, yeah, he's gonna be able to potentially go for the sword again. The burst does not come out. TestYourLuck's gonna save it. Potential match point.
Oppose 5H is kind of too nasty, actually. It's disgusting.
Drills, dashed up with the 5S, not gonna work. Got the 6H, looking for the backdash. He's gonna get caught out.
Gonna break the wall as well with the 2H there. Positive bonus here for TestYourLuck. Are we gonna see a bite possibly? All right, burst is gone. TestYourLuck has him in the corner. Or HowDoIBlock has him in the corner. TestYourLuck has him trying to escape though.
YRC does not actually get the hit. Pressure's back on, 50 meter available here. Gets the command throw, so sneaky. Sword OTG?
Actually doesn't cancel the throw either to get the wall break. Wants to hold on to the meter for the mix-up here. Zato putting in all this pressure. There's the 5D, and that should be it. Has enough meter for Amorphous.
Amorphous enough to kill. Stupid question.
No,
He actually lived it with a pixel!
Sajam! The soul of Sajam just rose up.
Oh my god, anything but this. Dashes away, goes for the oppose, and is able to get the 5P. The 2H attempt does not quite connect. 3-0.
3-0, sending TestYourLuck out of the bracket here. HowDoIBlock putting in the work. And this is going to be our winners finals matchup here. And Smitty going to start with the 2S, actually. I like that Medic went in the air. But here we go. Immediately, you saw Medic tried to throw the sword, just got shot right out of it.
Step forward, clone comes out. Clone going to take up a ton of space here. Able to swing on the clone, though, and punish the attempt at a roll.
Has locked down in the corner now, and this is where Smitty is going to suffer.
He's able to just block the first Rekka, but doesn't get anything to follow up. Breaks the wall with the double sword slam. The craziest thing is that he's not out of it.
I love that, throwing the sword right off the bat. And
Oh,
excuse
okay.
me? If the sword hits the clone, it actually just loses its hitbox while it keeps traveling? That's kind of wild. All right, there's the round start curse. Gonna bait out the DP as well.
Oh, caught with.
Yeah, caught with no focus, actually. Had to put away the gun.
Oh, tried to go for the sweep, gets knocked away, but continued with the Rekka string. Was not expecting that to actually connect.
All right, Happy Chaos has 50 meter now, so you have to expect him to throw out super focus at some point. The Medic trying their hardest here to fight it, and that is another thing that Ram has in this matchup over some other characters. Her bar slash and heavy slash are so fast and so strong.
Start immediately tries to blast it, does not work out, but gets a lot of distance closed afterwards.
Yeah, tried to jump over the curse there, but still got hit. That thing bounces so high. All right, able to get the counter hit. Burst, baits out the burst.
Oh, and Medic is going to close out the first game. Dominant performance here. And really, again, the first person to really make Smitty kind of bleed at all. Smitty has been just like, other than like, I think one dropped game, has been kind of running people over for the most part here. Medic, it's a whole up.
Yeah, I mean, Medic is already showing off why Ram is so strong in this matchup, right? We saw that counter hit 5H, like max range there, and good lord, he just exploded.
Signer, that's the best answer I've heard for a who do you want for DLC. Put Faust in the game.
Damn,
I would
bro.
love if they put Faust in Guilty Gear. He'd be such a cool addition to this game.
Yeah, what is it right now? We have Lost.
Duel 1.
Game 2. Medic immediately for the jump and very aggressive round start from Smitty.
Yeah, trying to chase down with that 5H, it comes out so quickly. It has so much range as well. That's the thing. Medic just needs to get in 5H range to score that counter hit. Or score a hit in general. So here we go. They're able to finally get Smitty down in the corner. Smitty still has burst, though. Trying to fight their way out of the corner. Actually had to RC there. Gets the counter hit on the 2S.
Up again, found the meaty, dares to throw. Smitty potentially broken out of the pressure now. Immediately starts the pressure of their own. He's gonna get the crumple, 3 bullets. It's guaranteed meaty here, but wakes up. It was misspaced.
Yeah, just a little too far away. But gonna get the 6P. Burst comes out, and the sword is gonna snipe out Smitty.
That's a really important piece of information is when Happy Chaos slumps you into the wall, depending on what they do, changes what type of mix-up you can expect. Generally on correctly spaced situations, 3 bullets is a meaty. So amazing on Medic to recognize the spacing was incorrect and just swing away.
And Smitty actually deciding to go in this time now. It definitely backfires. Pushed here into the corner, but a nice throw. Gonna put the clone in front of Ram as well.
Oh, PRC trying to build a little extra space though. Is not quite able to get away. Found that throw.
Locking down in the corner here. Now they're gonna go for the slump again.
Fully reloads, trying to go for the swing. Is able to low profile, gets out of the corner. Relatively scot-free here, Medic.
But Smitty's defense is so strong, able to escape the corner there as well. Gets the combo off the 6P, but drops the kick. That's all right, they're able to recover here, breaks through the wall to take the game. Take the round, excuse me.
Oh my god, what a call out on the back dash there. And the sword is able to go for the explosion, breaking the wall very early on. Half the life gone. Medic, what a start to this round. And it looking to not stop anytime soon. Back into pressure.
Yeah, doesn't even spend the meter. Just wants to hold on to it.
Lasers absolutely lock him down.
Oh, and he's going to spend the RC to chase him up too, but he had the gun out, so he landed right on the laser.
I mean, I like the idea. I really like the idea from both players, but Medic, I mean, it's hard to lose the situation when the entire screen is a hitbox from your side.
Smitty literally just jumping into the air and pulling out the gun to shoot.
Shouts to Mary, by the way, coming through. I think that was a $3.50 contribution to the Matcherino. Mary, appreciate you for the support. Again, guys, 100% of the funds into the Matcherino go to the players. So if you guys want to help support the players, get a little more money in their pockets, exclamation mark Matcherino in the chat. We'll pull that up for you all. He counter hit Rekka just to start. Straight back into more pressure. Medic not letting up for a second.
Chasing down here as well, gets the second sword back, goes for the full Rekka series, going to spend the RC, fully charged dust. That might be a dead happy payoff. No, not quite.
Does so much damage.
Oh, of course. It's the optimal meterless punish in a lot of situations here. All right, round starts going into the air here, and Smitty is being put on the back foot right now. This is set point for Medic.
Oh, there's a 6P. I mean, missing one sword here, but it doesn't really matter too much. Gets the fully charged dust for the second time.
And Medic is sitting here on 50 meter as well. Just a run-up 2H counter hit. Good Lord, winning it 3-0 with a perfect. Smitty was straight into our next game here on the loser side.
Ooh, 2P round start.
Zato actually contesting a round start there was pretty ballsy.
At one point up on fencing, but then immediately gets just destroyed in the burst losing.
Yeah, and using that 2D too to stuff out little Eddie. That is one of the things that Giovanna has in this matchup that works out really well.
2S delayed, nice stagger. Not enough though, flip kick comes through, finds the throw. I love this pressure from Daze. Good structure to it, but mistimes the meaty.
Good YRC there, goes for the flip kick also to swap sides, take the corner back.
Yeah, YRC so strong against Zato specifically, breaking that Eddie, and all of that pressure, like you said, came off of one YRC into an unanswered flip kick. Next round starting, yeah, that's more like we want to see from Zato here, going for the dash backwards right away.
And even starting to incorporate the 5H in this matchup too.
Nice flight, oh my god.
Yo, did you see Zato move there?
The Sasuke punch.
And
Delay
just
2S.
Yeah, just 2S straight into 5H, just over and over and over until they were able to get the wall break there.
Oh my god, and a lot of Zato's on the other side casting magic, doing cool things, you know, like manipulating the shadow, and Giovanna just drop kicks him.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah, and that was really great there because HowDoIBlock was trying to go for the check, but because that move has a little bit of startup, since, you know, it's meant for you to be able to stuff out, he was able to just beat out 5H there from Zato.
Oh man, especially since 5H is a multi-hit from Zato. That's a trade that's just never going to be in your favor if you trade with that spiral arrow. Good god.
Duel 1.
It's 1-0. You're in favor of Daze.
All right, Daze still trying to fish out with that 2D and going to the air. That was a hard call out on the burst there. Might come back to bite them in the end.
Drill came out, double overhead, goes in for the low, not actually going for the double. I like the idea. Dashes late to get over the invite hell. HowDoIBlock was just expecting that to work out.
Oh, and the 2D unfortunately whiffing there, not reaching far enough to kill little Eddie, getting hit by that Pierce.
Did Eddie just shimmy him? I feel like Eddie shimmied.
I think so too.
God, the tech. They're teaching him well.
I love that canceling 2P straight into Pierce.
Oh, and didn't get the unsummon here, so not only is the damage coming through, but doesn't actually, yeah, even if he had gotten back to his feet, not being able to have the
that was kind of gross.
Come through. The FGC Smitty Warbin just followed, by the way. I hope that's Smitty. Just the homie. nice connection. Try to go for the drunkard. No follow-up. Backdash is immediately fully away, but Daze gets answered straight.
Yeah, Daze dashed straight into that pierce there from Eddie. Gonna get sent through the wall with the Amorphous. And immediately going for double pierce. HowDoIBlock seems like to go for double pierce instead of, excuse me, double frog instead of wake up pierce.
In the burst, actually, it was not a good burst, but ended up working out perfectly.
We take those.
Was gonna try and be a hero.
Oh my god, it is Smitty Abrams.
Let's go. 2D, very nice, dashed up, and okay, just delays. Didn't want to get caught by the 5P wake up.
Oh my god, the Eddie shimmied again. Did you see that? This time actually gets the counter hit though.
Yeah, shimmying against Giovanna 2D, usually not the best option here. I mean, the button just covers everything. Got the dash up into the 5K. Easy conversion for the kill.
Yeah, he caught HowDoIBlock trying to backdash there with the 5K. That was a clean catch there with the 5K on the backdash. Giovanna is so good at catching people's backdashes as well, converting them into massive damage. She shares that with a character like Kai, right? Really easy backdash catches that lead into big damage combos, usually go for wall breaks as well.
Absolutely. I mean, we've already seen a couple times in a row that like wall-to-wall incredible conversions. And as Oswaldo, another member here to join the 2-year club. Oswaldo, been here for a minute, bro. Good to see you.
Jeez, 24 months. That's a long time.
Yeah. 24,000 years. What a subscription.
Finally, after 5,000 years.
I made that joke today. How'd you know? Why? No way we made the same obscure. Yeah.
It's not obscure. It's Power Rangers,
yeah,
bro.
Okay, whatever.
Zato's looking like a Power Ranger right now.
That was a good 5K to go over the 2S.
Trying to chase down there with the frog.
Ooh, nice confirm. Amount of damage there. And OTG with the close slash is good, but there's a better 6P.
Oh, tries to go for the mix-up. Gets sandwiched, but backdashing through Pierce from Eddie.
Didn't work. Oh my god, the Tatsu, very nice stuff. Continues to press the wall. Max meter available. Actually had a meter to kill there, but chose not to spend it.
Blocks the YRC, but can't get the punish because they were in the air. Fast Dust is going to do it, though.
Yeah, tap D when you have that much meter. So strong. Potential closeout of the set coming up. 2D is not going to work out. A little too far. Pierce comes through, gets the unsummon, does not get the unsummon, so no Eddie for the punish here.
Yeah, and IED straight into that 5H, but IED again, this time got their own counter hit, pushing Eddie all the way to the corner.
Okay. Oh, what a block.
Has to burst there to live. Zato had so much meter that might have actually been death.
Just did every single burst safe route possible, and at the very end says, all right, he's not going to spend it.
HowDoIBlock with 100 meter on deck, but Amorphous is going to shut it down here.
So here we go. Again, potential final round. A little backdash, couple in a row. Tries to go for the drills, but the drills does not control too much space against Giovanna. I don't think she minds it too much.
Yeah, don't forget, look at Daze's burst bar. They're going to build up burst before this round is over. There's the 2D to get rid of little Eddie, but gets clipped out by the 2S straight into the invite hell.
That went for 5P twice in a row and then just delays. Didn't want to overly commit to that. Didn't want to spend too many resources trying to win out that situation, but the far slash into the summon.
Gonna use the sword to go straight through the wall. And something that HowDoIBlock is doing so far in this round is playing more of a zoning game here with Eddie and Zato, and it's working out really well. But that gold burst could be the end of things. BRC to get the combo off the 5P.
Very nice. What a tech, though. Went for the dash up DP, had the meter, doesn't spend it. Dropped combo, though, and a YRC to answer.
Counter hit roundhouse. And goes for the low. That's a wall stick, but doesn't have the meter to get the kill. Has to break it.
Oh no, potential Amorphous if he gets away to reset. It's gonna throw the sword here. Actually gets hit by it, sent full screen. Chip is gonna work out, I think. But no, finds a throw somehow.
What a clutch!
Daze comes away with the throw. In what world do you find a gap there?
HowDoIBlock got a little too tough for Giovanna. She does have a great dash, but it's a box dash. You know, that's the main thing. And if she's gonna be trying to dash with buttons, getting shot like that is going to be incredibly painful.
Ooh, backdash to bullet, actually. He's able to dash up, get the hit. Continuing to stay aggressive here off the 2S. Drowning in plus frames here.
Trading there was a 2D, actually in Happy Chaos' favor though. Gonna go ahead and get shot full screen. Super focus. Here we go. Time to play some Time Crisis.
Giovanna does have the potential to jump though because of that air super. One goes for the 5S and cancels it with the RC, knowing he's gonna get red RC because it hit the clone.
That's big brain play going on right here. There's the dash throw. Oh, and the air throw as well. Break his neck with those legs.
Dude, incredible call out there. Round start. It's been 2S quite often, but this time it's just gonna be the curse ball.
All right, utilizing that clone seems like a little too much. It's allowing Daze to actually cancel their moves after hitting it.
I mean, Giovanna is a character that is very slippery, and I mean, slides across the screen pretty effectively in a lot of situations. Continuing to get these pokes, though, has the curse actively on.
Able to dash forward with that 2D. Oh, but stuffing him out. The spiral arrow start up there.
Good dashes again. Curse is applied, but it doesn't matter when you're in blocks on here. Went for the dash up DP. Nice block on the low.
But Smitty's defense feels unbreakable there. There's the burst to reset. Back to the zoning game.
Oh, dropped combo there. Actually could have got a lot of damage because of super focus.
Yeah, he decided actually to go for a multiple reload instead. Was getting low on bullets.
Okay. YRC's available. Burst is available. Nice wait. Smitty still in it. Okay.
Oh, trying to bait out the burst so hard there. Just took the hard knockdown from the dust. And that's going to be that right there. That was so close, right down to the wire. Daze is playing this so well right now. A round start 6S. Nice 6P there with the round kick to get the hard knockdown. Happy Chaos locked down in the corner. Counter hit 5H right into the spinning dog kick. Gonna get a safe jump as well. Oh, good.
Yeah. Safe jump on that. Safe jump over the button. Oh my god. Wow, first game. That was way more damage than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, so it seems this is not a matchup I've seen too much, honestly. It seems like Giovanna actually has a pretty good job getting in with dashing 5K and dashing 2D.
I feel like not even necessary. It's been dashing everything. Dashing 2S has been amazing because the first hit breaks the clone, and then he's able to hit through the clone afterwards. Like, these multi-hits have been incredible for stopping the potential of the clone actually answering things. Like you said, I think we got to lean off the clone a little bit here from Smitty. It just has not been effective.
Yeah, and right there at that round start, you saw Daze is doing microdash 5K to move forward because Giovanna maintains her dashing momentum whenever she cancels her dash into a button. So just chasing down with that. Now getting pushed back by blocking here. They need to blink FD. There's the RC to catch him, trying to cross over as well. Yeah, the clone is starting to be a detriment. He is getting caught after Daze is hitting the clone and immediately RCing.
What a backdash burst comes through. Continues to close the gap. Double dash. Couldn't find the hit. What a backdash! Is able to jump over the 2K for the second time.
Yeah, 2 in a row there, paying off so well. And Daze really putting in work with this dash forward 5K. Great burst placement as well to push Smitty into the corner.
2S, nice press. Hit, found the knockdown, pressure's back on, is able to just jump straight away.
Goes for the flip kick, that's plus, but a great backdash from Smitty there for the 2D as well.
Ooh, nice block.
Yeah, so Smitty is now starting to incorporate these 2S's to catch Giovanna dashing up with a button, right? Once Giovanna gets close enough in that 2S range. Again, just locking him down in this light gun game here.
Yeah, definitely one of those matchups where you need to be watching Happy Chaos more than you watch your own character breaks through with the red RC again.
Yeah, because one key thing to remember is that when Happy Chaos has their gun out, they cannot block. So if you're hitting the clone and immediately RCing, that RC is a hit, meaning it's going to hit Happy Chaos. And that clone is just being the death sentence here for Smitty right now.
Yeah, second time in a row that specifically, like you said, whiff punishing from significantly farther than they should have been able to. They go dash, maintain the momentum of the first dash, swing the button, red RC to push even farther, and that hitbox connects.
Yeah, and it's all because Happy Chaos is putting that clone out there and then backing up, and the clone is in between them. Is able to cancel off the clone that time and hit Happy Chaos with the roundhouse kick. That's another thing, is if you hit the clone with a normal, you can immediately cancel into a button. I mean, into a special move.
I'm not sure what Smitty's supposed to do here to get the to relieve the pressure. I mean, once you get away, it can be okay for Happy Chaos to be able to just shoot it up, keep the space, push that 2S to keep yourself safe. But in these pressure situations, just feels like he hasn't had a chance to even maintain the space or ever get to show off how to stay away. This is a potential set point.
All right, this time Trade is in Happy Chaos' favor, able to catch the backdash there with the 6S. Curse is on, back into the zoning game. Happy Chaos starting to run low on bullets as well. Really needs to stop putting out that clone. That is the death sentence so far.
If they don't have 50 meter, I think it can be okay. But it definitely needs to be careful about it for sure. It's when RC is available, it's been the biggest problem for sure.
And Smitty is doing a great job at keeping up focus right now. There's the super focus as well to refill. And this is a Happy Chaos round through and through. Down on bullets though, only has 1 bullet left.
Yeah, it's having to continually go for the reload. This is a situation where the clone is super effective, but now in the corner, forced to burst.
Oh, no, and there's a bad burst. Daze thought that they were close enough to actually land that burst.
Oh, round start counter hit though, all the way to the wall straight away. Trying to go for the delay. Trade comes out easily in Giovanna's favor.
And there's that flip kick. Plus frames with a great backdash there from Smitty. Able to escape the corner as well. Back into the zoning game. Yeah, and what we saw earlier was that, he actually breaks the wall with the gun.
I thought we were way farther from the wall there.
Yeah, I thought so too. And there's the BRC forward. Unfortunately, spending the air, but is able to get the dash of 5K there. Pushing Smitty into the corner. And that's going to, no, it's not going to be, it didn't have enough meter.
Almost there. Meter still available. 2D dashes up. It's 50 meter now.
It
gets the 5K.
It beats out the 2S, and Daze is able to take it 3-0 here over Smitty, going on into grand finals. Smitty, you're
the
third.
Ram, and Medic has been playing a very impressionable style all night. As we see the round start, gets the hit into the wreck, is pushed to the corner, but the burst comes out very early.
Right after that, trying to fish him out there with that 6P, but gets hit by Daze's own 6P and forced to burst.
Yeah, 6P usage from both these characters is so important, specifically in the matchups against each other. So there we go, the Tatsu Ender. It was a counter hit, so he gets a bit more confirm off of it. And already pressed the corner here, 50 meter available.
And that dash up DP, such a strong tool here. Gonna get the wall break as well with the spinning dog kick. You know what that means, hard knockdown and positive bonus.
Dash up 2S we've seen quite often from him. He's gonna go for the close slash instead this time. It already has 50 more meter, but is not gonna need to spend it.
Just fishing them right out of the air there with that air grab, going straight into the second round here. Starts off with a 5H, trying to get that big counter hit. And there it is, able to actually land it this time. Oh, nice 6P press out there to beat the 5K. Medic is really leaning into the 6P a lot here in neutral, able to land it this time, gets the first hit of the record, but can't follow up.
Oh, and somehow that worked out beautifully. The magic of Ramlethal, everything seems to break the wall.
Run up 2H. Medic has been doing that a lot. Run up 2H to actually catch the backdashes, and it's kind of crazy. It's working out a lot. 6K at round start is going to go ahead and lose to the 2-dog.
What's 2-dog?
How much? How about you?
Tried to push away. He went for the first hit of the record. Was able to backdash. And okay, nice pressure again. You want to try and keep control of this, but the gold burst from Medic is going to try and run away with this one.
Oh, 5P anti-air, but not able to really get anything off of it, even with full meter.
Even with the gold burst coming out, Daze has been able to, for the most part, control this situation pretty well.
Oh, going for the air special there. Not something you see too much from Ramlethal. And that 2H, and again, baits out the burst, excuse me, is going to get the wall break, but drops the dust.
Nice block.
Got the just block as well, but didn't go for a throw punish.
He was almost close enough to get the punish there, but there's the 6P once again. Medic, in a nail-biter of a first game, is able to lock it down. So now, okay.
Yeah, that first game for Medic, going up 1 in this grand finals, is so valuable here.
Yeah, from winner's side, too, it's really, really important to note that all it takes is 2 more games, and Medic will just be your Tampa Never Sleeps champion. daze. A lot of work to do here.
Especially against Ramlethal. And Medic is not your average Ramlethal either. They're utilizing some of Ramlethal's tools in really interesting ways I have not quite seen. Like, using 2H a lot in neutral.
That and the dive. They're using the dive better than most Rams we've ever seen, but this is daze. Continuing the pressure here. The tick throws continue to come through. He's going to go straight into the super.
And here comes a hard knockdown. But what kind of mix-up will it be? It's going to be the dash up to S. And that's really nice to see there because the last time we saw, they went dash up close slash, right? So this time mixing up and going for the low.
Yeah, leading off that throw game a little bit more there. Went for the 2K, does get the hit. Ramlethal looking for anything. Whiff punishes the 6P. I love the idea from daze here.
Oh, it looked like they actually tried to 6P there through the sword, but the sword, unfortunately, just a little bit too big of a hitbox here. Going to use the double sword slam to break them through the wall, holding on to their meter.
Yeah, 50 meter still available. Blocks the 5K, but Giovanna able to block best super. At this point, I don't even know what it's called. It's just best super.
Yeah, that is the name of the move. Best super.
Go for the burst. 50 meter, almost max meter here for daze. The defense bonus not going to matter too much when your life is already this low.
Yeah, but there comes out the super, tied up in rounds. Medic really wants to get that 2-0 lead here.
Okay, good stuff. Dashes up, close slash is able to connect, puts them into the air. The 5K comes through.
Yeah, goes for the low there with the 2S into the 5H. Oh, trying to chase down there, goes for the anti-air with the close slash, but not high enough. Ramlethal way up there.
Mortobato sounds right. I think that is it. Best super.
Oh,
what
speaking of supers, there's a spinning dog kick.
Dude, incredible confirm from daze there to lock that one down. And daze full control in game 2. The pendulum kind of swinging back a lot heavier than I expected.
Yeah, tying it up 1-1 right now. But yes, Sonic is correct. It is Mortabo. Mortabo.
Motor. I hate y'all. Never mind, chat. Don't tell me stuff anymore. Okay, 1-1. See if Medic, like we said, Medic coming from the winner's side. Trying to defend it, close it out when they can. Cannot let this go long. If it goes long, you've got to favor the Geo player, especially playing such a momentum-based character.
Yeah, starting off strong right here, getting those plus frames, able to get with the 2K. Nice backdash there into the close slash, going to force the burst from daze to try and maintain corner positioning.
Ooh, and a couple good pressures in a row. Got the counter hits. Backdashes out of the pressure there is daze. daze starting to use the backdash really effectively, which is really hard against Ramlethal.
Yeah, you see Medic using 6P a lot too in neutral here. Wow! That throw felt like it was from a mile away there. There's the YRC though, immediately pressing buttons to escape the corner. PRC to get pressure going.
PRC just for positioning. I like the idea a lot, especially with Ram at the percentage of life that she's at. And Medic almost is able to escape with his life there. Pixel left.
Oh, what a 6P into Roundhouse.
Dude, amazing 6P, continuing to win out footsies there. I mean, as Giovanna, 2D and 6P are really what you've got when it comes to actually contesting with buttons.
There's those plus frames yet again. This time Medic not attempting to press, just trying to fish out there with that heavy slash.
Dive is being dealt with here. daze is just walking straight underneath it and doing the 5P when they actually land.
Yeah, one thing you're seeing here too is Medic is going for 6P a lot, but Ramlethal's 6P is too stubby, and they're getting whiff punish for it.
A throw before the sword actually exploded here. Lockdown continues for Medic.
Great backdash as well. daze able to escape the court.
Oh my god, the reaction time. Dude.
Guilty gear.
I don't want to say it anymore. I don't want to say it anymore. Burst available for both players here. daze pushed all the way to the wall. Yeah, I like the burst a lot. Positioning.
There's that dash up 5E check. Roundhouse, that's the end of Giovanna's turn, but Medic just jumping back.
2D twice in a row for daze, but immediately gets thrown straight afterwards. Had a great opportunity, gets bursted away now.
Ramlethal one sword down right now. The more that she moves forward, okay, it's finally back, able to get the PRC. This might actually be death with the wall break here, and it absolutely is. Medic up 2-1 now.
Medic is on tournament game now. daze needs 2 in a row and then 3 on top of 5 games against Medic. A really tall task here, who has been the honestly just the strongest player in the room for sure today. I mean, no one has been able to really stand up to Medic. daze is doing the best we've seen, but overall, Medic has just been handling player after player.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, daze is really putting up a fight. All these rounds are going down to the wire. They're coming down to final split-second decisions, like that super into super, right? All right, Medic spending the burst really early here. So is daze.
2D, nice little cross flames afterwards. Got the dive kick, actually crossed up. So off the positioning here, the 5K swings out of trouble.
Yeah, daze actually pressed 5K on the startup of Medic throwing sword.
I mean, if you're not going to make it a block string, I like that decision a lot, to be honest.
All right, there's the wire C. Tries to go for the 2S, but gets thrown right out of it. Medic chasing down with 2K.
Oh my god, 6P just ignores completely the 5S.
Oh, is that actually going to
I
hit?
think it beats it.
Oh no, it falls out of it. It was a little too high. PRC immediately.
Oh my god, 6P just continues to be the money button here for daze. But
Oh,
there's the 2P, a 2K rather.
daze.
What an interrupt.
daze banked it a little bit too much on that. We mentioned a few times tonight that if Giovanna ends her string in the roundhouse kick, that's the end of her turn. Medic has slowly become aware of this and finally went for the optimal punish there, which is the 2K.
Throw, OTG, finds the throw again. One more chunk potentially here, 5D, charge it up, gets the wall break. Didn't even give the opportunity for burst, but Medic definitely would have held on to it. Potential tournament point here.
daze trying to stay alive for at least one more game here, forcing the burst early out of Medic. There's a nice counter hit 2D, gonna get big damage and wall carry off of
I
this.
was looking for the dash up 2H again, still can't find it. Pressure's on, burst available, RC available, daze. The resources are looking amazing here.
Run up 2S this time, throws the sword. Careful, we don't want to burst here, but drops the 6H. That's a really unfortunate drop.
What a little shimmy there
no.
for Medic. Has the meter, should be able to kill. Not
No,
quite
not
enough.
quite.
daze, wake up super maybe? Yeah,
Yes,
you have
but
RC.
Medic was ready for it. RC backwards, straight into the 5H. But this time, Medic has 50 meter on deck now.
Expect the double sword slam here soon. Dashes up, doesn't get the kill though.
Oh my
no,
God,
I think
just
that's
wants to chip
guaranteed
out.
chip.
And it is Medic shutting it down with the double laser to take.
Oh my
Tampa
God.
never sleeps this week.